Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your Coach Francis, directly from the Toronto Maple Leaf Garden. It's snowing. We need to stop the snow. It's going to be too cold tonight. It's another great game. The Montreal Canadiens play tonight again the Toronto Maple Leaf. This is the last game of a 10 between both teams, so it's going to be after that game tonight. 2 more games to go for Montreal Canadiens, and they have to play again the Edmonton Oilers Monday night and Wednesday, and the season will be over. The situation with the Montreal Canadiens right now, see what's going on for their, let me check if I can get it. If I don't know if I have it. Is it this one? Let's try it. Here we go. The Montreal Canadiens will clinch a playoff tonight if they beat the Toronto Maple Leaf and the Edmonton Oilers beat the Vancouver Canucks. Or if they have 1 point versus the Toronto and also the Oilers beat the Vancouver Canucks. That's the situation for Montreal. Now, here we go for the Toronto Maple Leaf. If they clinch number 1 seed in the Scotia North Division, they need at least a minimum of 1 point in Montreal, or if the Canucks beat the Oilers, Edmonton Oilers tonight. So that's the situation about that one over there. So that's what happened. So we'll see if it will happen for sure. I tried to check the room here to helping you a little bit more. Can we put this side tonight? Could be happen here too. So that's what we are. Yeah, I'm in the bubble. You got it, my friend. NHL, you got that one over there. And also, Jermo is aboard. Welcome back, Jermo. Hopefully you have a good day over there. And Finland, how's the weather, by the way? Is it great? Is it good? Is it amazing? Hopefully, and you should have a great weekend so far. And you're ready to rock and roll. I don't know if I can move the camera a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Try to figure out what is the best for me to be at the right or the left. We're going to find out. 2 games already done in NHL today. First of all, the New York Rangers beat the Boston Bruins by a score of 5-4. Good performance again for Toronto, for the Rangers. And finally, the second game, the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Buffalo Sabres by a score of 1-0. Again, Pittsburgh on fire. To be honest with you, on my right over there, we see right now the warm-up. The Panthers are on the ice again. The Tampa Bay Lightnings. Will be interesting to see that tonight. This is a last 2 games for both teams, and then they're going to have a Sunshine State playoff first round for the first time in NHL history after 146-game regular season between both teams. That will be the first time they're going to be on the playoff and they play each other. Excuse me. And for the playoffs. So we'll be set. Here we go. We are ready. Go there normally, but I just finished. So good for you. We're ready to rock and roll the game tonight, buddy. Nice, beautiful, nice day here in South Florida. A good 87 Fahrenheit. So it was great to have a good time here. We are ready for the game tonight. I'll be honest with you. I don't see that game like with not enthusiasm. Of course, I have energy, enthusiasm, but I lose the feeling the season right now is over. That's why my feeling right now. I just want to jump on the playoff. I understand we have 3 more games, but I don't see the challenge. Or I look like everybody knows they're almost in the playoff. So I don't know. We'll see what's happening. But I just feel like my mindset is not like excited like usually I am. But I know I will be fine when the game starts. I just will give you a couple of news about what's happening with the injuries around. Phillip Danault suffered an upper body injury last game against the Toronto Maple Leaf. Now we heard about the problem he got. He have a concussion, so he is currently still a day-to-day. But what I heard today, he's on the timeline, so we'll see how long it will take. 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, who knows? Here's the good news for the Montreal Canadiens. And they have at least a minimum of 8 days off after their season's over. Because the season is not going to be done before May 19. The Montreal are done next Wednesday. So they go have a good rest after that. I think they need that. If you did not watch my video, please go watch my video about this morning early. I said, don't be too hard on Montreal Canadiens. I give you all the reason why Montreal suffer right now, why Montreal don't play at the level they should play. And it's not an excuse, but we have to be honest with you. They have the worst calendar schedule since March 30 in NHL to any other team and anyone. So they play the most game since March 30. And I can give to you, if I have it, I will show to you. I don't have it right now. I don't want to click here, but I will show to you a little bit later. Second thing for the injuries, I want to talk about this before we jump. Phillip Danault is not there tonight. It's Alex Belzile going to be on the 4 line. Biron is currently out. He's a day-to-day at that moment. So we'll see what happened with him. He's out since April 23rd. We know already about Phillip Danault. Brendan Gallagher is going to be ready for the first game in the playoff. Don't be worried. He's skating hard. He's ready to go. It's just now to let him down until end of the season. Also, I believe is a salary cap problem. Could be with that problem with Gallagher. I don't want to talk about this right now. Shea Weber is listed day-to-day with an upper body injury. I'm not sure about him. I feel it's a shoulder. But again, we don't know if he will be back. Carey Price is going to be ready for the first game of the playoff. Count on this. Maybe play next week, but I'm not sure. But expect him to be there at the beginning of the playoff for Carey Price. This is done deal for me. I know what happened with him, so we'll see. But otherwise, that's what happened. And so if you are new here, welcome aboard. If you are not new, if you're a returner, we wish you an amazing, great game with us tonight. We'll see what's happening. We have a couple of games, 14 game on the schedule at NHL. This is another great night, busy night. We have another busy night Monday, and then after that, many teams will be done with their season. So we'll see what's happening about that. I don't know if I have this for you here. Here we go. I can show to you. Listen, the last 38 days, Montreal played 22 games. They are number 1 in NHL. Look, the North Division. Toronto played 18, Ottawa 17, Winnipeg 16, Edmonton 15, Calgary 11, Vancouver 10. The number beside is compared for any other team. So Toronto played 18 games. They are 16 team in NHL played the more games since March 30. Montreal's number 1 at 22. So Montreal play 4 more games. Again, Ottawa, they play 5 more games. Again, Winnipeg, they play 6 more games. And you can go all the way. Let's look the last 4 teams. Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. They are the team that play the last game since March 30. That's what's happening right now. This was the problem there. So it's a big problem there. Yeah, Pittsburgh won 1-0 again. Buffalo Sabres tonight. Jeff Carter scored his 17th of the year. So it'll be another great performance for Carter. But again, that's what I said this morning. Do not be too hard on Montreal Canadiens right now. They are fatigued, tired, exhausted, and it's hard. It's so hard, night after night. They practice since March 30 4 times, guys. 4 times. So we can blame, we can be upset as a fans. We can make a lot of, maybe blame on Dominique Duchamp, but we have to be realistic here. We have to understand the situation with the Montreal Canadiens. The good news, or hope the good news, if they can make the playoff and shut down everything after that and just take a rest for 7 to 10 days, that would be great. So I want to show you a little bit about what's going on with this. I have to turn on the computer if I want to check the game for sure. That will helping. Montreal Canadiens start at 7 o'clock. Here's the record so far between both teams. 3-5-1 Montreal, 6-2-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. You can check the rest, the number. I'm not going to jump on it. I tried to get the French channel game tonight. I can watching this with you guys. Let me check a few seconds. Here we go. I got it. We are ready to go here. So that's what happened about that one over there. No time to rest. No, Jarmo. That's the problem there. I don't want to complaining this. 5-0 for the last 10 games for Montreal Canadiens. So good. Not too bad, honestly. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. 24-32. And power play, 7-30. I want to give you an idea about the PK. Here we go. I want to give you Montreal. The last 5 games, look, their PK are amazing. 0-13. This is a great area. What Montreal is pretty good. And their power play, not too bad. 4-14. Suzuki have 8 points the last 5 games. Montreal is 3-2 the last 5. 13-17. It's not too bad overall. But still, I think they need more. They need more shot. That's the real problem happening right now. And then I want to show you the head-to-head here tonight, if I can get it. 2 young men, Travis Dermott versus Alexander Romanov. Both teams have 6 points, both players. You can see. I just want to, this is the future for them, for both teams. I think Dermott is going to be one for Toronto, and then Romanov for the Montreal Canadiens. I want to give you also more information about, because more shot, I will give you, I don't know if you watch my video, Jarmo, you watch all my video in the morning, but I want to show you this. Montreal, off the rush per game. The first 10 games, 7-1-2, 9.7 chance to score. Look at the record. Next 29 games, so from game 11 to 39, 6.8, 11-11-7. The next 9 games, game 40 to 49, 3.9, 3-6-0. Then the last 3 games, that's not count the game for Toronto this week, and also the game against Ottawa, they lose. They have 8.7, 3-0-0. So what it tell us? What does stat tell us? We need to rush. We need to have, after the rush, we have to go in the traffic. We not play in front. We have to cut in front of the traffic. We have to go in the house. We have to go in the slot. And that's helping a lot. Elio Biancucci, welcome back, my buddy. Hopefully you have a great day so far. You ready to rock and roll Montreal Canadiens tonight? Yeah, exactly. And the next thing I will say to you is rush split. Montreal, they have 7 more chances. They have 17-4-7. 6 less, 7-14-2. So they need to have an average of 7 per game if they want to win. It's a really great stat to give us an idea what it works. Sly, welcome aboard. Hopefully you're ready to rock and roll. We'll see what happening tonight. And also we want to wish a great evening, a good evening to Natasha, directly from Moncton, New Brunswick. And that's the reason why Montreal struggle. And they need to pay the price. You have to be in front of the net. Only Corey Perry and I'll go there. And that's the reason why they're missing Ala Gallagher. Because Gallagher, that's where he's always in the middle. So we'll be interesting about that. And that's something we have to go. Let's play some hockey. Get a rock. You're the man tonight. You follow the game on my right. You gave me all the update, what's going on between Florida Panthers and also the Tampa Bay Lightnings. We're going to slide, be in charge about the scoreboard. It's going to tell us I'm late behind, everything like that. And, of course, NHL is going to be in and out at some point. And we wish, again, great game for everybody. We're going to start about 5 minutes, 35 seconds right now. And I just want to mention today, we want to have, tonight is the last game of Pierre Ressico. One of my friends, he is now the linesman in NHL for over almost 20 years. And tonight in Florida Panthers, St. John, I'm sorry, I knew when I said Moncton. I don't know. It's funny you said that. I make some adjustment about the cam. So it's funny you said that. I turned one light also from my back. So that's maybe the reason why. But, yeah. So I did not change the camera. It's just I make some adjustment for sure. Anyway, Pierre Raresico, referee in NHL, many years, a great human being, 6'6", linesman over 1,100 game in NHL, maybe more. This is the last game tonight, and my thought is about him. And, we have if you don't know the story, in 2004-05, we lost one friend from Quebec. He was also a linesman in NHL, Stéphane Provost, and Pierre Resco take care about his family, everything like that. So he's a great human being. I just want to share with you. You have a great article on the Atlantic. I shared this on my Facebook page. It's great to see that. Yep. Hopefully, I have a better game. We'll see what's happening. Again, my expectation for the next 3 games very low. My expectation is at least Calgary lose 1 game and Vancouver lose. They have to play full game at the end. So some point somehow they're going to eliminate each other, one of them at least, and then Calgary still have like a couple of more games. He is on Florida game right now. Yes, he's right there on the linesman, number 65. They celebrate him before the game. He wasn't on TV, I believe, but they celebrate him for sure. After Tampa right now, it's all over. Florida Panthers at that moment. So, yeah. So, that's his last game tonight. And you have a great story about that part. And so I just want to share with that part with you guys. So that's what happened. If you don't mind, if you can do a favor for me, is to be sure you do this for us. Please like the video, the live stream, that helping us. If you did not subscribe yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, the hockey coach guru now. That's a new third low we did here. And of course, please like, share, and comments. The beauty of this live stream, it's not about a guy in front of the camera. It's the people behind the keyboard or your phone. You make this more interesting when you have a conversation, when you talk, when you sharing, and you have a question, everything like that. So, yeah, absolutely right, Kaylor. I thought he was there today, but I heard like at the last minute they are not dressed up. Both of them be ready. I think that's great news for them, for sure. And that will helping the top 6 at the bottom. So that's what happening right now around the league. And we just wait to the game start, to be honest with you. Nothing much right now, 7-11. And that's what, so it's time to have a couple of questions before we start. It'll be great. If not, I just want to remind you, Monday, we are back on the ice. And Monday is the Monday show is going to be at 11 o'clock. We talk about the North Division this Monday. So that's going to be happening. So join us at 11 o'clock Eastern time. That's what we're going to do, all kind of stuff like that. So hopefully that'll be great to see you guys around for sure. Here we go. The equipment is ready to rock and roll. Hopefully, we score the first game tonight. Hopefully, the first goal of the game. Hopefully, because the last 16 game, I believe Montreal scored only 3 times. And also, Toronto attacked us very badly last game. 16 seconds. Alex Belzile scored the first goal last game. So hopefully, Montreal will be more ready to rock and roll that game tonight and have a better performance. We already know Phillip Danault is out for the night. Alex Belzile is going to be in the lineup. So we're going to be interested in that. I think I have the stat here. No problem, Jermo. Is this one maybe? This is the lineup for Montreal tonight. Tata! Thomas Tata! He's back with Kotkaniemi and Anderson. Big game for Kotkaniemi tonight. he had to showing up because I don't know, but he did not play the last couple of games for sure. Suzuki with Armia and Toffoli. Caulfield with a whole man, Eric Staal and Corey Perry. And Luukkonen is back with Evan Belzile. Of course, the same 6D and Allen is going to be between the pipes for the Montreal Canadiens. So that's what's happening right now around that part. And again, any question you have, anything you need to talk, it's time. We are on the national anthem right now. The game starts late over there. Why, Coach? Because it's Hockey Night in Canada TV Tonight Show. That's what's happening. So that's why. And you can see behind the net, behind me, I'm ready for the first round NHL in the North Division, Toronto, Montreal. And I'm getting excited for that playoffs because I really believe Montreal don't show exactly who they are right now because they are tired. They are exhausted. They are completely exhausted, guys. I can tell you that. I see this, but also, like I check, I make the stat. I showed to you at the beginning of this live stream. They play right now the 25th game in the last 43 days. Unbelievable. So we'll see what happened there. And we'll go there. Florida and Tampa 0-0 with 14 minutes to go. Nylander is ready to play right now. It looks like he's skating already. The national anthem is not done yet. So welcome aboard. Hopefully I'm going to give you the best live stream of the season right now. I'm excited about that. We'll see what's happening. Jake Allen, 11-4, an average of 2.62, save percentage of .909. Again, Toronto this year, 2.20, 2.56, .911. See what happened with him. Bon match, mes amis. Good game, everybody. Let's rock and roll this place tonight. Montreal missing 6 players tonight. Danault, Biron, Weber, Gallagher, Drouin, and Carey Price. At the beginning, here we go. Tavares win the face-off. Puck go to Tall. Justin Tall to Muzzin. Muzzin on the red line. Down the puck. We have a couple of scrum right now. And the Florida Panthers, guys, already. We've been interesting. They prepare right now for the beginning of the playoff. Florida right now. And Brendan Point. Good Saturday night. We have an offside. I'm sorry. Already right now, a scrum in the corner at Sherry, Brendan Point, Palat. Oh, a stick of maroon, I believe. Here we go. Puck go back to Muzzin. Muzzin right now. Rim the puck behind Jake Allen. Jake Allen let it go to Edmondson. Pressure by Matthews. Matthews is on the ice with Tavares. The puck go on the side to Montreal. Tatar to Armia. Armia's coming on the left side. Go around, waiting for a suit in front of the net. Nobody pick up the puck. We have Toffoli right there. First shot of the night. Stopped by Campbell. Sébastien Lemay, bonsoir. Sébastien, êtes-vous au port ou êtes-vous à la maison? Here we go. The puck go behind the net. Tyler Foley is going there. Romanoff. Jennifer. Oh. Armia bring the puck behind the net. Waiting right now. Armia rim the puck. Protect the puck. Go back to Romanoff. Turn around. Cut back. Bring the puck behind front of the net. Save again. Toffoli cannot tip it. Toronto's coming now. Down the puck behind. And Nylander is with and another icing for Toronto. Glad to have home, sweet Alabama. Il travaille 2 jours par semaine. Il check les petits bateaux. 2 jours par semaine. 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 2 jours Les petits canaux à Denis Richer qui se promènent. Here we go. Puck winning by face-off by Montreal. Kotkaniemi behind the net. Losing the puck. Tavares first one get there. Anderson turn around. Anderson right now. Body check by Tavares. The puck go all the way on the back end to Merrill. Merrill to Tatar. Tatar play a little bit with the puck. Bring to Romanov. Romanov to Kotkaniemi to Romanov. Shoot the puck. Touching for the net now. Montreal cannot pick up the puck. Go. The puck stay in the zone, but unfortunately Tatar cannot come back. Tatar's coming back again. Put pressure. Anderson first one. Pick up the puck behind the net. Kotkaniemi. Pick up the puck now. Bring to Romanov. Shoot. Miss the net. Barely. Puck go back by Kulak. Kulak to Tatar behind the net. Tatar to Anderson. Anderson to Chariot. To Romanov. Shoot. Stopped by the defenseman by Toronto. Body check now is coming. Mikheyev in front of Romanov. Mikheyev applies stop. Waiting for another plus coming. Kerfoot in front of the net. Missing tips by Toronto. Puck go to Dermott. Dermott to Kerfoot. To Mikheyev. Mikheyev turn around at the blue line. Shoot the puck. Top the tips of the stick. And you go all the way out of Jake Allen. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est après. Tu commences à couper le gazon, là. T'es plus dans la neige. Denis, lui, il a cuisiné toute la journée. Staal win the face-off. Back to... Oh! P3. Make a mistake there, and he prepared for the breakout, hit the skate of Thornton, and then go straight in the glove of Jake Allen. Il a tricoté Austin Matthews to Staal. Puck go back to Toronto. Shooting for the net. Jake Allen stop. Oh, Matthews missed the net barely. Recovered by Corey Perry. Corey Perry bring the puck behind to Eric Staal. Eric Staal's there now, but now pressure with Thornton. Puck go behind the net to Petrie. Petrie team the pucks around the board. First one to be there is Corey Perry and Cole Caulfield. Perry's coming all around. Perry keep the puck. Perry, oh! Edmondson fall right now. Edmondson don't feel good right now. That check. Lose the edge, fall in the back. Puck go back to Cole Caulfield in the corner, waiting to Petrie. Petrie turn around, shoot. Stop in front of the net, and the puck tips and go around. I don't know what happened to Edmondson. We have to figure out. Belzile, first appearance this season with Montreal Canadiens. Evans on the right side of Jack Campbell. The puck go behind the net. First one be there. Likonen around. Bring the puck of it. Belzile missed the chance right there. Bring the puck all the way up. Bring the puck behind the net. Jake Evans get the puck there. No. Recovery by Toronto. Marsden with Belzile. And Likonen. And now again, space up. Run the puck around the board. Recovery by Kulak. Kulak and Belzile. Kulak backwards. Kulak prepared to go around. Prepare, shoot. Brett Kulak. A lot of players in front of the net, and Montreal scored the first goal of the night, the first time in the last 7 games. And Kulak, yes, sir, Brett Kulak, second goal of the year. Nick Suzuki shot on the net, stopped by Campbell. Feel good when we start the game with 1 goal, right? Great play of Likonen and Belzile to be in front of the net, guys. So we'll see what happening. Toronto's coming back. The puck behind Ramanov and Nylander apply pressure. Puck go to Tavares. Tavares to the blue line. It's coming up. Shoot a net. Tips in front of the net. Nothing to reach Allen. Kalachuk to Morgan Riley. Kalachuk back to Nylander. Nylander to Kalachuk. Wow, one-timer. Missed the net. Tavares in front of Ramanov. Ramanov, great stick over there. Down the puck behind the net to Merrill. Merrill to Toffoli. Toffoli right now. Lose the puck at the blue line. Recovered by Tavares. Tavares waiting. Tavares ran the puck behind the net. The first one to catch the puck is Merrill. Let it puck to Armia. Armia put the puck outside. And Toronto's restart. Down the puck by Marzin behind Allen. The puck go around the board by Ekval. Ekval push to Mikheyev. Mikheyev ran out in front of Anderson. Anderson applied cross-checking. Puck go all the way to Montreal. Tatar to Anderson. Too far. A little bit too far. Kotkaniemi. Puck recovery by Kerfoot. And then defensive zone. Kerfoot at the blue line. Come to the red line. Down the puck there. Oh, cannot go. Have icing for sure. The blue line. No icing because the puck is covered by Montreal. Kotkaniemi right now. Ran the puck behind the net. But that does not work. And finally, second time, it works. Back go to Justin Hall to Jake Marzin. Marzin in the middle of the ice to Mitch Marner. Marner is wet now with Thornton and Austin Matthews. Petrie to Anderson. Puck losing at the blue line. Pushing by Corey Perry to Austin Matthews. Puck go back to Marner. Marner to number 55. I need to figure out who's 55 Toronto. Great pass to Marner. Marner's waiting. Marner bring the puck behind the net to Matthews. Matthews in front. Petrie. In front of the net. Oh, missing right now. Eric Staal. They tried to use extra to Caulfield. Caulfield shoot. Oh, barely saved by the glove of Campbell. Great shot of Cole Caulfield. Puck lobbied by Toronto. Thornton, bring the puck to Marner, too far from him. Sherrod first one, pick up the puck. Bring the puck around the board to Eric Staal. Eric Staal to Corey Perry. Corey Perry waiting right now to the defenseman, too far from Ben Sherrod. Chance from Montreal. Sherrod down the puck behind the net. First one to be there, Joel Armia. Armia's waiting for his teammate to be there. Now Toffoli pick up the puck. DDD. Sherrod shot. Saved by Campbell again. The puck go all the way to Toffoli around the board to bring the puck behind the net. Now the puck go to Morgan Riley. Riley to Brooks. Brooks went out to Rudy. In front of the net, not missing by Toronto. Sherrod went out. Bring the puck behind the net. Rick Kolak cannot be there. Yeah, he can be there. Bring the puck around the board, outside the blue line, and maybe icing for Toronto. Finally, the puck will be saved. Now, Ben Sherrod waiting for the puck on the board. Great start from Montreal Canadiens. Kulak to Sherrod. Sherrod right now hit the board to Suzuki. Sherrod to Kulak. We restart behind the net. Kulak, great feint over there. Use the board to Nick Suzuki. Suzuki back to Sherrod. Montreal playing the defensive side right now. We cannot find a passing option. Finally, Kulak bring the puck behind the net. And the puck go back right away. Toronto's coming. Maybe a 2 versus 1. Tavares missing. Great stick of Brent Kulak, guys. Great stick to save a goal. Nick Suzuki's coming with speed. Waiting. Suzuki turn around. Great play of them. Bring it around the net, but nobody cannot get it. Tavares right now. Waiting. Bring the puck behind Kulak to Merrill. Merrill bring the puck behind the net. Now Anderson and Mikheyev cannot get it. Ekval turn around at the blue line to Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to the D to Justin Hall. And now Hall bring to Ekval. Ekval bring to the D. Now we have to, Toronto right now, apply pressure behind the net. Jake Allen, which start, better start? I definitely agree with you. At the point I cannot stop to talking right now. Already 12 minutes to go, guys. 1-0 Montreal Canadiens. We go to update the shot after 6-2. So I'm behind the shot, but let me finish when I have a whistle. Mikheyev right now applies pressure on Montreal. Bring it back behind the net to Joe Thornton. Joe Thornton to D at the top. He's coming, shoot. Saved by Jake Allen. Great play. And we have a first whistle finally. And on gagne la coupe à Saint-Félix de Valois. Belzile have a good works, Michael. Voyons, Denis. Always a pleasure to having you this Saturday night. I know everybody is busy with family, friends, everything like that. To see you guys here hanging with us, it's always be grateful to having you. And again, the only way I said this is only a reason to be great. And I want to share with you. We reached today 111 subscribers. So we got 7 more this week, 1 per day maybe. You can say, oh, God, Coach, you don't have a lot of people. Florida Panthers score! Alan Winberg, another player rejected by the Columbus Blue Jackets, by the way. Anyway, you know what I mean? Like, I watch other people, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 30,000. The biggest one in hockey right now does this. It's called The Hockey Guy. He has 197,000 people. 197,000. He does this for 11 years. Great to learn from him. He don't do live stream. He does all the report of the game. By the way, I just want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to the NHL.com/bracket. Go get your bracket, be ready, and go under Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to bring update every time we show up here. We're going to talk about the bracket all the time, if you're doing well or not. So I just want to share with you about that. Tim, absolutely right. Another guy play 4-line over there and rejected like Josh Anderson, like Dubois, like Foligno, and you know what I mean? The list is going on all the way like that. So we'll see what's happening tonight. So Montreal right now lead by 1-0 at the beginning, at the middle of the first period. Belzile, Caulfield talk each other. It's good to see them talking on the bench. Austin Matthews phase 2. Jake Haven, I believe. Matthews lose the puck. Puck go to B3 to Edmondson. Edmondson use the board. Back to blue line. Recovery for Toronto. Turnover in Montreal. Good stick of P3 on Austin Matthews. Edmondson turn around again in front of the net. Oh, there was a bad play against Montreal right there. 4 turnover. Jake Evans down the puck behind. Eric Staal play with Jake Evans right now. It was for the face-off, I believe. Now Corey Perry apply a body check behind. Toronto is coming. Caulfield back on the ice right now. Here we go. Edmondson to P3. P3 waiting. Mitt Marner wait, and now back to Joel Edmondson. Long stretch pass to Perry. Perry down the puck behind. Caulfield Evans try to reach there. First of all, first to be there is Brody. Brody bring the puck. Turnover at the blue line. Montreal's coming. Belzile bring the puck behind the net. Chased by Lekanen. Pressure from Montreal right there. The 4-line Montreal apply a lot of pressure on Toronto. Morgan Riley bring the puck in the middle. Recovery by Simon. Simon play with Spesa tonight. So we'll see what happening with that night. And then finally hit the board. And we have to stop a whistle. Puck going to be in the Montreal zone to restart. Ottawa 1, Winnipeg 0. Here we go. Puck go back in the corner. Sherratt in corner. 4 players. Toronto attack behind the net. Pressure. Finally, puck still in the Montreal. Toffoli to Kolak. Kolak bring the puck to the board to Sherratt. Finally get the puck. Use the board to bring the puck outside and the puck get out. Now we have Toffoli with Suzuki. 2 versus 1. Toffoli should keep the puck and bring the puck to shoot. Toffoli now. Lose the puck. Now the puck recovery by Nylander. Nylander use the board to Tavares. Tavares coming. Try to reach Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk try to Mazen. Offers the puck. Go behind his skate. And now the puck recovery by Kolak behind the net. Brett Kolak, a great first period, to be honest with you. Not only the score, he scored, but also he played overall pretty good so far. Puck to Merrill. Merrill down the puck behind the net. And recovery by Toronto. Tatar apply pressure on Kotkaniemi is coming now to Tatar. Tatar to the D. And Merrill. Merrill bring the puck in the corner. Merrill was not ready on that one over there. On a sorti les grosses bouteilles hier soir. Samedi soir. The puck go back to Romanov. Shoot, miss the net barely. Puck go back now to Toronto on the board. Ekval. Ekval caught in front of the net. Lose, almost make the mistake there. Dermott to Ekval. Ekval's coming in the middle. Keep the puck. Good to Edmondson. Anderson down the puck all the way behind the defenseman. Morgan Riley. He had to restart. 8:58 to go. Morgan Riley now to Matthews. Matthews to Riley. Riley bring the puck behind Petrie. Keep the puck controlling. Rent the puck to Thornton. Thornton to Matthews. Matthews behind the net to Thornton. Thornton to Marner. Shoot. Oh, it was close, guys. Right down one over there. Riley bring the puck to Thornton. Thornton missed the puck to Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield down the puck behind the net. Checked by Marner. Campbell ran the puck to Morgan Riley. First one to be there. Pressure by Staal. Perry with Matthews. Matthews waiting for the puck right now. We have Eric Staal. Matthews pick up the puck. And down around. Shoot to Staal. Missing there. Puck go back to Edmondson. Edmondson to Caulfield. Caulfield tried to reach Petrie. Petrie shoot. Stop by Campbell. The puck go hit the net at 8-10 seconds to go. We're going to have a TV timeout. Ouais, on a sorti les grosses bouteilles à soir, on célèbre. This is the last Saturday, guys, of the Montreal Canadiens. They play Monday, Wednesday, then they shut down. Are they going to leave and they'll be done for the rest of the year? Or are they going to be in the playoff and play maybe Toronto? We'll see. A lot of things could change the next couple nights. We still have Nashville, Dallas, and the Central Division. And also Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. So it'll be interesting who's going to go in at the end. And we already know the West Division is done. St. Louis won yesterday. Welcome back, NHL. This live stream cannot exist without NHL aboard. So we always have a pleasure to have NHL back. The West Division is done. St. Louis now are clinched yesterday. And Arizona is out. And we already know is the East, Pittsburgh, Islanders, Washington, and Boston are all in. So we'll be again, a couple of things could change the end of the season. But we already know the Sunshine State, where I live, we have the first time the playoff between the Tampa Bay and also the Florida first round when the playoffs start. We win, we get 1 point, and Winnipeg, not Winnipeg, but yes, yeah, he played 6 games last year. You're absolutely right. NHL about Alex Belzile, about that, of course. Back to a slide, les Oiseaux Bleus tonight, exactly. Slide, the Montreal 1 point, and Edmonton beat Vancouver tonight. Is all done, all set. I will show to you a little bit later the one I have for you to how this works. Hopefully everybody have a great day so far. And let's start. Puck go to Matthews win in front of Evans. Evans went out block. Matthews, you can see it was a play by play. Belzile to cut by Matthews. Marner's waiting. Try to bring Thornton. Thornton right now waiting back to Marner. Marner bring the net. Edmondson first one to get there. Matthews hit by Edmondson. And the puck go outside by Jake Allen. Go Habs, go. Absolutely right. NHL, we need more goal tonight. Puck go around to in front of Petrie and Matthews. Matthews waiting. Bring the puck behind the net to Marner. Marner tried to reach Thornton, but gave the pass to Armia. Armia 3-2 Montreal. To maybe 4-2, and now penalty maybe. Toronto or offside. Montreal are going to be on power play. It's time to pick it up. The power play right there. Oh, by the way, the goal is done. I did not put this there, but I already write about that. Come on, Frenchie. You late? I always set up this earlier, but I did not put it on. I apologize. I'll be honest with you. They play as a team together, but I love the fact like Brett Kolak have a really solid game so far. Whatever he scored one goal, he's involved. The defensive coverage, Montreal is pretty good so far. So don't many chance for Ottawa, for Toronto. So that's why I appreciate. I like that. Armia, Perry, Petrie, Suzuki, Toffoli on power play. We play 1-4. Five right on that power play, guys. Puck catch by Petrie. Petrie to Suzuki. Now the puck losing by Manor. Puck go back again, and finally Armia cannot catch it. And the puck go all the way behind Jake Allen. Yeah. I think the last, 64 times he scored only 4 goals, something like that. I don't have the stat in front of me, but it's painful. Suzuki right now waiting. Suzuki ran the puck behind the net. First one to get there to Armia. Armia waiting. Armia right now chasing. Bring the puck all the way to the blue line. And now another strong scrum between Toronto, Montreal, Florida and Panthers right now. It's amazing. Power play right now. Toffoli bring the puck all the way to Petrie. Petrie to Suzuki. He's coming down. Shoot! Missing the net barely. Perry cannot do anything. Bring the puck all the way to Toffoli. Toffoli waiting right now to Petrie. Petrie to Toffoli. He's coming down to Petrie. Petrie's go up. Shoot miss Suzuki. Suzuki in front of the net. Missing the net right there. Campbell jump in the net. Jump on the air to catch the puck. And we have a whistle with 58 seconds to go. One thing is good about this power play, not shot on the net really, but what I like is the puck movement. When a power play is good, it's because the puck is moving. You cannot moving the puck, that's where you struggle. So that's really important. We move the puck. Puck on the right side with circle of Campbell. Kotkaniemi right now losing the puck. Recovery by Toronto. That's what happening with Kotkaniemi. You see right now, lose the puck, and now the puck go all the way, and Toronto right now attack on PK. Ekval keep the puck. Keep the puck to the D. D bring the puck all the way behind Jake Allen. Pressure right now a manner to Al Evans. Dano, Weber, Gally, Price, Blouin. No, they are not there. Puck go back all the way out and out, nothing. Now Montreal have a difficult time to set up their power play. That's one thing I will say. They have to set up better entrance. Romanov to the board. Right now back to Kotkaniemi at the blue line. Kotkaniemi down to Romanov. Romanov to Caulfield. No, to Tatar. Tatar to Caulfield. Shoot! Hit the stick at the skate of Toronto, losing the puck. Oh, back door to Tatar. To that Denny. 5 versus 5. And now we have a breakaway or 2 versus 1. Wow, great play. Montreal right there. It was a 2 versus 1. Wow. Tatar at the red line, down the puck finally. Des gros morceaux, absolument. Rally down the puck all the way to Montreal. It's going to be icing. Power play is out. And I forgot to start the clock. That's not good. I will let it go. We have a semi-teammate timeout. Justin Hall right there. Suzuki with Armia right now with Toffoli. Puck go back to blue line. Chariot shoot. Tips missing by Toffoli. A great shot for Chariot in front of the net. Puck go behind the net. First one be there will be Toronto. Brody right now. Puck to Toffoli. Chariot right now pick up the puck. Great play. Ben Chariot, a Kolak guys play a solid game tonight. Go to Suzuki. Suzuki right now. Brain to ring. Great play in front of Tavares, but the puck go to Brody. Brody O'Reilly. We on defensive side. Riley lose the puck to Montreal. Armia to Lekanen. And finally the puck go back to Brooks. Brooks right now with Nylanders. Nylander lose the puck in the corner. Merrill with Brooks. Get charged right there. We have Lekanen with in front of the net. Jake Allen stop the puck. No damage right there. It was Spessa in the corner. We have a TV timeout. First period in Toronto and Florida, 1-0 Florida. I need to let it go the time because it's at 4:09 right now. So I apologize for that one. Two zero Ottawa over Winnipeg, guys. 1-0 Islanders over New Jersey. Florida 1. Detroit Columbus 1-1. And we're watching the game right now here. And the rest of the game start at 8 o'clock in Nashville. So just give you an idea, an update. I'm going to update the game, the score a bit later. Oops. Update the score right now. Here we go. Yeah, you find this, right? The bubble here. Denis Richer said the same thing. I'm in the bubble right now. Montreal win tonight. Canucks lost. They are in. I just want to be sure we play a solid game. Matthews lose the face-off. Edmondson behind the net. Edmondson right now controlling. Put the puck outside the blue line. Now recovery by Toronto. Great pressure. Thornton and Matthews. Matthews bring the puck all the way to the side. Puck go back to Marner. Now pushing by Toronto. The puck get out of the zone. Finally to Morgan Riley. Riley to Matthews. Matthews bring the puck behind the net. It was Thornton to Marner. Allen pick up the puck. Go back. Good player. Lekanen right there. Lekanen down the puck. Try to get there by Belzile to Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley, Belzile. Belzile, Lekanen, and they lose the puck. Recovery by Kerfoot. Kerfoot to Jake Evans. Puck go in the air like 16 feet on the air. The puck recovery by Jake Evans to Jeff Petrie. Petrie to Chariot. Lose the puck by Lekanen and the puck go behind Jack Campbell. Recovery by Marsden. Marsden use the puck to Ekval. Ekval's coming fast. Bring the puck behind the net to Jake Evans. First one to be there. Kotkaniemi, Kulak. Kulak ran out and Kotkaniemi on speed up. Use the board, long stretch pass, recovery by John Ashton. Great play by Kotkaniemi to take it this way. Josh Anderson was the first one, pick up the puck behind the net. Puck recovery by Toronto. And Kotkaniemi to Anderson and to Tatar. Tatar, no stick. You need stick, buddy. Ekval at the red line. Try to rim the puck around Jake Evans. The puck go all the way to Kulak. Kulak around the board with Mikheyev. We have a pressure in front behind the net. Perry, Tavares. The puck go back to Chariot. Je prends mon canot. Campbell back now the puck to Denis. Si t'es capable de me trouver numéro 55, ça va m'aider. Je suis capable de trouver 55 pendant tout. Katsunak lose the puck. Offside off Montreal. Now the puck go back to Toronto. Nylander's coming at the red line. The blue line's coming with speed with Tavares. Too far from Tavares. Puck recovery by Miron behind the net. Now catching up, pressure on Montreal. Puck go to D to D, shoot in front of the net. Black at the blue line by Montreal. Puck get out of the zone finally by Merrill. Merrill drawn the puck behind the net to Allen, to Campbell. Recovery by Toronto. Caulfield make pressure, but the puck go back to Dermott. It's Hudson. Here we go. Hudson. Send him down play tonight. Hudson bring the puck to Toronto. Speed up by Kerfoot, I believe. Spencer with Simon behind the net. Simon, Spencer. Puck go behind the net to Brooks. Brooks all the way to Dap to defenseman Dermott. Shot, missed the net. Recovery by Montreal Armia. Montreal right now, the reason they play well, they are the first one pick up the puck after that. So when you want to have a team have a more successful, it's when you recover the puck or you're the first one pick up the puck after you lose the puck. Petrie, great body check on Brooks to Cole Edmondson. Edmondson ran the puck to Lekanen. Lekanen tried to get the puck outside, and the puck still in the side. Lekanen and Armia. Armia's right now is coming outside. No? I thought it was outside. Armia almost scored on that one. The puck get out of the zone, recovery by Kulak. We have to restart. Only 3 shots from Toronto the first period. The puck go back to Montreal. Evans body check by All. And now we have a Belzile in the corner with Lekanen. Belz to Evans. Turnover by Toronto. Miners coming now. Great play of Ben Sherratt right there. The puck go back to Belzile. Belzile down the puck behind the net to Campbell. Well, it was almost a 2-1. 15 seconds to go. Now it's coming. Toronto's coming at the blue line. Come to the red line. Run the puck. First one to get there is going to be on the board. Ekval lose the puck for recovery by Montreal. It's going to be the end of the first period. And finally, it will be done. And it's going to be 1-0 Montreal after the first one. 7 shots versus 3. The only goal in the first period. Brent Kulak passed by Alex Belzile. And I think it's Lekanen. So we have to be proud of your Bleu Blanc Rouge ce soir. Play a really solid game first period. I think Toronto play with no emotion right now. Kulak assisted by Belzile, no Lekanen. So that's pretty much it. That's conclude the first period of this game. So you're welcome to have a conversation. You're welcome to pick some drink. Go get some peanut. Go get some popcorn. Go get some cheese, des crêpes de fromage. And coming back for the beginning of the second period, we welcome back Jarmo. I'm pretty sure Jarmo is going to jump in the next 30 seconds to say hi to everybody. Time for my soda. Alan Weber, not too bad. 14 goals, 12 assists for the Panthers. Very good period, Sly. Very happy about that. Overall, I think they did well. Good stick. I'm impressed by their body check. Their body position, the puck, and a couple of turnover. That's normal. But the recovery. And they chase the puck. They are often the first one to pick up the puck. And I think overall, we have to give credit. Good first period. But again, overall, it's only one. We only need 1 point tonight, to be honest with you. 1 point a night at the time. But we have to be proud of them at the first period, to be honest with you. Try to complete my board. Look, my board right now is pretty solid right there. We can move the puck there. What we have here for you guys. Don't forget, we have many videos we do every single day, guys. So I just want to remind you, this morning, I think I did a really good video. You have a chance to jump on the YouTube channel. Go get to see the video of it. Don't be too hard on the Canadian. You're going to understand why they struggle. I really pick a great stats, a lot of good stats to show why they struggle. And of course, the president, fire president manager. It's funny, this video is the most viewed on my channel the last month. I have almost 200 views right now. That's pretty funny. So that's good to see that. So I just want to let you know, of course, the key of this channel to grow is because of you. And don't forget to like, to share, and to comments. That's the way to do that. And don't forget to like the live stream of tonight or each video you're watching. More like we have, and it take time. We hit the 111 today. It's a 111 day subscriber. It take one person at a time. Our goal for me personally is to reach 150 at the end of the playoff. That would be awesome to get 150. 39 to go. We have about the end of the playoff will be almost at the beginning of July. So we have almost 3 months, May, June, July. So I think it will be possible to get there. So that's the key we try to accomplish here, me and Michael. So we try to do that for sure. Don't forget the next game is going to be Monday night. The next live stream, May 10 at 7 o'clock in Montreal. Winnipeg, the Edmonton Oilers with Connor McDavid is going to be at home. And can he get the 100 point against Montreal or maybe tonight? Can Austin Matthews finish with 45 goals? I don't think so. Can Kaprizov reach 30 goals? That would be amazing to see him to reach 30 points. So can the Carolina Hurricanes win the President Cup? That's possible too. So really interesting stuff right there. Again, and I'm excited to see what's coming soon. A lot of videos coming. Tomorrow I'm making a video about Shane Wright, Connor McDavid, Connor Bedard, and Michkov for the Russia. I'm going to show the goals they did. So I want to show to you where they're coming from, what they did, what they're next in 2022. Shane Wright versus Michkov. Are they the same thing it was Ovechkin, Crosby? It will be very interesting to see that. Absolument right, Sébastien, tu as absolument raison. Ils sont levés. I think ils se sont regardés dans la face dans les dernières heures. Ils sont passés les 24 heures à Toronto. Puis je pense qu'ils ont réalisé. But again, si tu as vu mon vidéo un matin, Denis, Sébastien, je mentionne qu'ils ont joué le plus de games depuis le 30 mars dans la Ligue nationale, sont le numéro 1 avec 22 ou 24 games, 22 games, je pense. Puis les 4 dernières équipes qui ont joué le moins de games, c'est les 4 équipes dans la North Division. Donc, tu ne peux pas compétitionner avec des équipes qui jouent 22 games, puis eux autres jouent 23, seulement 10 puis 12. Then, welcome aboard. Pleasure to have you. He's just missing Cayden tonight. And Michael Davidano, and if Michael and Cayden show up, we have the crew of everybody missing Denise also. That's really the 3 people usually showing up behind each one of you. So hopefully we'll see them tonight. But then, always a pleasure to having you, my friend from Winnipeg. Hopefully you have a great night so far and you enjoy it. Try to check the update score, and finally I'm update for everything. We see a lot of back checking Montreal tonight. Awesome. You know, as a professional, you don't really pick. You wish maybe, but I think they would prefer Nashville. First of all, what's the name of the goaltender? Novakovic. You have 2 shootouts against them. We have 2 wins, 1.944 against them. They perform well against Nashville. I think that would be their pick, to be honest with you. Dallas have experience. He was the finalist of the Stanley Cup. They knows what it takes to win. And I think that's a big step for them. So for me, if they have a choice, say, okay, which one we play, it's going to be Nashville. But it's on the ice, right? But we'll see. I really believe Nashville is going to make it for me. But it will be interesting to see that. Just right now, losing 2-0. One bad goal. Elibiak took the puck behind the net, bring the puck to Zab at the blue line. He showed the puck, and it was a tips in front of the net, top corner. The second goal was because of the goaltender. But again, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see what's happening at that game. Absolutely, Dan. You're the man. And that show exactly what Dallas is missing for all year long. And, you think about that. Bishop, Radulov, Seguin. It's a great, big piece of the puzzle, right? You miss, a guy can score like 0.7 point per game. To the guy like them, you miss at least like 30 goals minimum right there. You're welcome, buddy. Pleasure. You can check the scroll down at the bottom. Usually my score is pretty good, honestly. But yeah, they trailed by 2. So it'll be interesting. Ottawa have an amazing, great end of the season, guys. They are 7-1 before Montreal, so they are looking good. I don't think so. I think as the management of the team at $3.57 million per year, top 4, you don't find those kind of players anywhere in NHL. So I think for me, they make a great trade. They make a best trade is to not trade him. It's Hutton. I said Austin. Yeah, Mickey is 65. It was 55. Ben Hutton. Yep, so right. He came for the trade at the deadline, by the way. Thanks, Denis. Merci. Yes, John Mo. Winnipeg 10, Ottawa 5 again. Halibuck struggle. Anytime, buddy. Always welcome talking about the Habs. I love it. Who's going to score for the Leaf, the next one? And who's going to score for the Montreal? First is a great question. Tavares and for Montreal, I think Corey Perry. Perry and Tavares. Tatar. He did not play well the last game. You can see he's behind a bit tonight again. Not many turnovers. I think Montreal did not turn the puck a lot tonight. I think they are really I think they speed well. They're for me, it's about where do you put your stick. And when I said that is when your stick can be 3 things with your stick. You can poke, you can stop the pass, and the lane. And when you use a great stick, that's give a better way to win the games. Your stick is so important. And then move your feet. Good thing then. So here's the point. Tatar, Armia, or Danault. You cannot sign 3 of them. You have to sign minimum 1 and maybe 2. Do you keep Tatar or you keep Armia? Here what my point is. You have to sign Danault. And you have to let it go Tatar and sign Armia. Say, coach, why Tatar? And again, Caulfield is going to pick the spot of Tatar or Armia. As the management, you have to figure out, is it Armia more important or Tatar? You talk about a guy who's 32, I believe, Tatar, or 31. I can give it to you in a few seconds. But I think it's very important to see that. I can give you this in seconds. Tatar and Armia. Joel Armia is 27 years old. Thomas Tatar is 30 years old. Now it's going to also depend on money. You got a 5'10 versus a 6'3. Armia have 14 point and 39 game. Tatar have 30 point and 48 games. So, Tatar have most his point. 8 of it is 30 point on power play. The shot on goal is pretty even. Armia's +8, Tatar +4. I love Tatar, but as the management, I think the contract of Armia is lower. I don't know if Tim is there. I will give you the rumor. I can tell you that right now. And you're going to say, Coach, he said to us May 8th. He was right. Chris Stryger, goaltender of Florida Panthers, is going to sign with the Seattle Kraken. I will mention to you, Chris Stryger is going to sign at the end of the year with the Seattle Kraken. He's going to be UFA. So, but that's the problem you're going to get. All right? The salary cap is a problem. If Tatar asks for $4 million more, you're going to get Armia about 2.8 to 3.2. Maybe 3.5. But you cannot give more at that part. You're going to see at least Tatar at 4.5, 4.5. Danault is going to ask her $5 million. Can he accept 4? I don't know. So you have to go with not much at $13 million. That's a really an elastic, bend elastic on that one. Eric Staal. Tu parles-tu de Staal ou Drouin? Yes, Tim. Yeah. Unfortunately, is the reality behind that. But again, the flip side, they are in good hands with Spencer Knight and Proporski. Kiki, I think, is RFA, I believe, next year. Not much. You know, we have no number to give to deserve what he wants. We have to be patient with him. You know, he has a slump right now. I think the expectation are high. The pressure is feel it. This is a game tonight. He is the second best center on paper tonight. He needs to step up tonight. It would be great if he can score tonight to prove. But if everybody is back, do you scratch him at the first game at the playoff? Do you want Jet Score? Do you want Kokanemi or Jake Evans in the playoff first game? Eric Staal stay there. Gallinger's coming back. You have Danault, Suzuki, Evans. So some have to get out of the lineup now. $2 million. Well, that's the point here. That's the question. That's a great question. Do you believe or do you think he can get out? 2-1 Jets. Goal for the Winnipeg Jets. Thanks, Jarmo. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate a lot. Update the score. During the playoff, Denis, c'est ça que tu as besoin. Absolutely right. Slide. Big period there. Denis, tu as des joueurs, tu as besoin des joueurs comme ça. Lettonen, je pense qu'ils ont besoin de lui. 2-1, Ottawa. Jets just score. Thanks, Danny. And the Florida 2, Tampa Bay 0. 2-0 Florida Panthers. Yes. It's going to be a sellout at the Panthers at the playoff. We are now in the lineup and the locker room. We have Dermott. You can see Montreal more physical the first period, more desire, better execution. Good period for Montreal. Staal is going to be bobbled. I'm not sure they're going to get him all night. Florida Panthers 2-0, buddy. Here we go. We start the second period. Toronto right now, the blue line. Pick up the puck, down the puck to Montreal zone. Recovery by Joel Edmondson. Pressure by Nylander. Puck go all the way for the first icing of the period. And it's going to be 39-39. Here we go. Great. Absolute right. 2-0. Tavares. Lose the puck at the face-off. Montreal recover the puck. Petrie use the board. A little bit in front of Montreal. Shoot! Nick Suzuki! Here we go. Nick Suzuki again, another point. He's on fire, guys, the last 7-8 games. I think he have 11 points the last 8 games. Shabbat shoot. Miners is coming down. Matthew shoot. Stop by Allen. Matthews lose the puck, lose the stick. I try to get more update right now, guys. Give me seconds. And we are update, guys. 2-0. You have the goal here. Everything looking good here. Let's start over. Campbell is 3-1-1, 2-19 in Montreal. Puck recovery by Montreal at the blue line. Get out at the red line. Now returning by Toronto behind the net. The first one to be there is Merrill. We have an icing. Nick Suzuki, Sebastien. Tampa Bay goal. Tampa score. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate a lot. Je pense que Sébastien, il a manqué une des questions avant. Là. Je m'excuse. Puck recovery by Toronto is coming with speed at the blue line. Another great stick of Montreal right there. Puck stay in the zone. Recovery by Toronto. Bring the puck behind the net. No chance right there. Romanov pick up the puck outside. Kokanemi right now. Down to Anderson. Miss the puck. Kokanemi down the puck behind the net. Stop at the blue line. Toronto's coming to the great recovery, Montreal. Montreal, the back checking, the collapse 5 together in neutral zone is great. Hutton to McCabe. McCabe to Hutton. Thank you, Denis. Je parle bien en maudit. J'ai toutes les noms dans ma tête. Hutton, D2D to Dermott. Dermott's coming to the red line. Down the puck to Brooks. Brooks behind the net. First one to be there is Spessa. Spessa in front of the net. Recovery by Toronto. Hall, all to Milson. Shoot the puck. Side Brooks, shoot, and big save. Simon right now get pushing by Josh Anderson. Great. Dan, thank you so much. Great save on the back door of Allen. It's good horn. Simon got pushing by Josh Anderson. He was not very happy about that one. Corey Perry on the ice right now. Fight right now on the ice. Shoot from Toronto. Caulfield and breakaway. No penalty on that one. Jeez. Lucian against Lombard. This was a battle of David against Goliath. And solid performance of Lombard on that fight. I don't know. Tim can tell me that I'm right or wrong. But it was a fight. A big fight over there. Edmondson used the board. Eric Staal intercepted. Oh, offside right there. Yep. Breakaway. He was not a breakaway like alone completely. He was chasing and finally a great stick for Toronto defenseman. Mazen. Here we go. Chariot to Armia. Armia down the puck behind the net. First one to be there. Stopped by Campbell. Campbell waiting. Bring the puck to Morgan Riley. Riley lose the puck. Recovery by Kalchenak. Kalchenak to Montreal. Recovery the puck at the blue line. At the red line. Now Toffoli tried to get there. Stopped by Tavares. Morgan Riley lose the puck in the corner. Now the puck go back to Kalchenak, and now Toronto's coming down. We have now Brody. Brody at the blue line. Bring the puck behind the net. And now big step, and Nylander shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck go around to Toronto at the blue line. They are attacking. Brody shoot. Allen stop, miss the net. He missed the puck. Nylander behind the net. Chariot. Kolak. Oh, crash checking the Kolchenak on there. I don't know why they don't give the penalty to Kolchenak. But again, puck get out of the zone. They have no icing on that one. Yep, a lot of fight there. I can't wait. I'm going to make a video on that one for sure. Here we go. Minor stopped by Evans at the blue line. Great play of Jake Evans on Minor. Shoot in front of the net. But go back and get now. Likanen put pressure on Riley. The four line of Montreal struggle make Toronto very badly. Likanen, Jake Evans, and Belzile do a really solid game so far. Sam Bennett right now can fight too. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate a lot. We need 2,000 Dan like you in this live stream one day. One day we're going to get the double digit regularly. That's my goal here right now. We need 15 people, 20 people every night, regular like you guys. Again, you don't know how much I agree. I'm so grateful. Merci, Denis. Merci, Sébastien. Kerfoot win the face-off right now. Toronto down the puck all the way in the back. You can see Petrie to get the puck. Stop by Kerfoot at the blue line. Puck get out of the zone finally. The back checking on Montreal is solid, guys. I love what I see so far. Jeff Petrie with Edmondson. Jeff Petrie to Edmondson. Use the board. And I'll bring the puck at the blue line, at the red line. Down the puck by Montreal. Evans. Likanen made pressure on Kerfoot. It's Armia maybe. Mikheyev. Bring the puck to Hutton. Hutton's coming to the blue line. Hutton ran the puck in front of the net. The puck is going to be behind the net. Merrill. The puck go back to Mikheyev. Mikheyev bring the puck to the D. All. Shot for the blue line for Toronto. Miss the net. Brooks. Now Ekval. Ekval right now skating around. Shoot. And a boo. Wow. Bad goal from Montreal on that one over there. Jake Allen was not ready at all. 2-1. Allen was not ready at all. Allen have to go down. Not down on your knee, but drop his head. Pierre Eval scored the first goal. And Toronto now are aboard. And you know what Toronto does? They come back right away after that usually. So Montreal have to stump back right away. Anderson, pressure on all. We have Tatar. Tatar right there. Shoot! Save by Campbell. Sean Tavares down the puck behind Islanders. Recovery by Chariot. Chariot at the red line. Now, puck go back to Kolak. Kolak to Anderson. Kolak at the red line. Down the puck behind. Now, stopped by Brody. Brody to Morgan Riley. Riley's coming to the blue line. He's coming fast at the red line. Drop to the blue line to Nylander. Nylander drop to Galchenyuk too. And now tips the puck. Kolak back to Chariot. Chariot right now use the board to Tatar. Tatar tried to hit Kokanemi, missing by the puck go behind to Brody. Brody bring back to Kolak. Kolak waiting. Montreal changing. 13:55 right now. Caulfield to Staal, missing, and now penalty Toronto. Great play of Cole Caulfield. He provoked a penalty to Brody. Montreal on power play, second power play for Montreal tonight. It'll be a big goal if Montreal get this one. Mitch Marner. TV timeout. Aye. Check the score somewhere. I'll tell you what, 2-1. New Jersey Islanders 2-1. Florida 2-1. Still no channel there. So Islanders 2-1. That's pretty much what I need to change. Here we go. Update is done there. Then this is the one I'm going to work tomorrow. I need to work on my podcast tomorrow. Jeez, I push everything out. I need to do that tomorrow. A long busy day. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. Other effect, stay home. Here we go. We have Suzuki, Toffoli, Petrie, Armia. Suzuki won the first half. Go to Petrie. Petrie to Toffoli. Toffoli waiting. Bring the puck to Perry. Perry to Toffoli. Toffoli back door to Suzuki. Suzuki's coming low. Break the puck to Petrie. Almost intercept by Toronto. Petrie ran the puck all the way to Toffoli to another side. Toronto met pressure. Back to Perry. Perry loses the puck on the board. We have to be sure. Here we go. Toronto icing the puck. That's awesome, then. Puck movement from Montreal, but not in the middle. You have to set up better. Petrie to Suzuki. Suzuki right now kick to Toffoli. Toffoli kick to Perry. Perry to Toffoli around the board. Recovery by Brooks. Brooks behind the net. Suzuki the first one to be there. Suzuki right now ran the puck around to Toffoli. Pressure's coming by Toronto. Back again. P3. First one to get there. Back to P3. P3 waiting. P3 right now. P3 back on the zone by Suzuki. Suzuki to Perry behind the net. Again, Montreal doing anything other effect. They move the puck around the boards. We have a 55 hurt from Ashery from Panthers. Look like painful. Here we go. P3. P3 at the blue line. P3 kick out to Anderson. Anderson wait for the puck. Recovery by Toronto. Down the puck again. It is what it is, right? Coach, be quiet. Don't tell what you think. Here we go. Puck to Tatar. Tatar's coming. Tatar at the blue line. Skipping the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield to Tatar. Tatar to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down. Caulfield at the blue line. Shot. Great play. Great pass on Anderson to Caulfield. The puck go back all the way to the end. Send it by email. Power play is over, guys. 5 versus 5. Anderson behind the net, losing the puck. Kotkaniemi is there. Puck stopped by Kotkaniemi at the blue line. Puck tried to get Anderson. Anderson at the back end behind the net. Recovery by Eric Staal. Eric Staal in front of the net to Kotkaniemi. Missed the puck. Good chance by Kotkaniemi. Marner bring the puck behind to All. All right now. Pressure by Matthews. Matthews to Marner. Marner right now winning. Romanov is in the back. Now lose the puck and recovery by Matthews at the red line. Down the puck behind Jake Allen. Allen let the puck. No, puck hit somewhere. And power play, they control the puck at the first one, but nothing, no chance to shoot. Yeah, by email, buddy. Power play, Florida, I believe, right now, what I can see. The puck go out of the zone. 8:53. Here we go. Montreal. 11 to go. Puck go behind the net. Brody. No, Hutton. Hutton right now to the other side. Puck go around the net to Jake Allen. First one to be there. Joel Edmondson ran the puck. Here we go. Puck go around the board. Recovery by Matthews. Matthews to Manor. Manor tried to reach Thornton. First one to get there. Matthews to Thornton. Thornton at Hutton. Hutton shoot. Oh, the puck almost scored on that one over there. Likanen right now. Likanen all the way to Sherratt. Sherratt skating. Coming to join the rush. Sherratt's coming to the blue line. Stop. Got to Luke Evans. Missed the puck with that. Turn around the puck. Toronto's coming. 2 versus 2. Nylander. Nylander loses edge. Losing the puck in the corner. Jake Evans. Now puck go back to Tavares. Tavares behind. Recovery by Kulak. Kulak at the blue line. At the red line. Stop at the blue line by Dermott. Now Evans on the board. Evans now lose the puck. Nylander's coming down to Tavares. Tavares bring back to the blue line. Dermott shoot. Allen cannot see anything, but the puck stay on the blue line. Stop by Dermott. Puck go behind the net to Nylanders. And puck go back to Suzuki. Suzuki's coming. Evans is tired. Suzuki is coming at speed by himself. Suzuki. Oh, great play. Nick Suzuki by himself. And then, oh. And now Armia losing puck. Jason Spencer's coming. Face to Merrill and Romanov. Romanov, Merrill. Great check from Toronto in the corner. Now the puck go all the way to the D. Moving puck for Brooks. Brooks stop the puck. Montreal use the puck. Maybe a breakaway by Suzuki. Suzuki's coming. Suzuki tried to bring the puck in front of the net. Puck to go to the D. Nick Suzuki have some wings, guys, tonight. Merrill pinch around. Merrill keep the puck in the zone. Puck recovery by Toronto. Toronto's coming. We have now Brooks coming up. Maybe an interference there. No. We have icing there. And we have to start over. Nick Suzuki. 2 times. 3 times. Amazing great night for Nick Suzuki. Not a fake score, but he is all everywhere. Sébastien, I'll be honest with you. Aí. Il meets Premium à soir. Montreal right now, pick up the puck. Shoot for Edmondson. Suzuki play with Premium in the tank. Edmondson to Petrie. Petrie shoot! Hit somewhere. Kokanemi right now behind the net with Atten. Kokanemi still. Tatar pick up the puck. Give the puck to Spezza. Spezza to Simons. Simon to the red line. Florida score, I believe. I don't know who scored, but Simon behind the net. Tatar with Petrie. Simon win the puck. Go back to the D to D. To All bring the puck to the board. To Spezza. To Mikheyev lose the puck. They bring the puck to Simon. To All to Ekval. Ekval shoot the puck. Allen did not see anything. Toronto, that line, Simon, Ekval, and Mikheyev is solid against Montreal right now. Pressure again, Montreal right there. Petrie behind the net. Kerfoot behind the net. First one to be there. Anderson is tired. And Edmondson behind the net. And Anderson. Oh, and maybe I'm tripping on that one, no? Anyway, Justin All bring the puck right there. We still have 8 minutes to go. Kerfoot at the red line. It's coming down. Bring the puck behind Edmondson. Stop everybody in the corner. Perry. Caulfield is on the ice with Eric Staal. Ben Chariot tried to reuse the board to Caulfield. Caulfield can catch up the puck. Now Perry tried to get there. Bring the puck at the blue line to Eric Staal. McDermott is the first one. Pick up the puck. Marner with Anderson. Matthews coming at the left side. Matthews lose the puck behind the net. Big step. Lose the edge. Foul. Kulak bring the puck all the way at the red line. Now the blue line stopped by Toronto. Chariot used the board. Used to Caulfield, but Montreal asked for a change. Now Hutton behind the net to Campbell. Hutton, long stretch pass. Kept out Tavares. Tavares ran the puck behind Jake Allen. Chariot first one, pick up the puck. D to Kulak. Kulak pick up the puck. Back to Chariot. Chariot's waiting. Now use the board. Try to edge Likanen. Likanen tip the puck behind Campbell. The first one be there is Brody. Brody to Morgan Riley. Riley waiting. Try to reach Tavares to the board to Kalchenak. Kalchenak trash pass. Losing the puck. The puck going in the neutral zone. Recovered by Jake Evans. Evans at the red line. Down the puck. First one to get there is Likanen. Likanen in front of Brody. Brody with Belzile and Morgan Riley and Tavares. Tavares first one, pick up the puck. Pass to Nylander. Nylander stopped by pinching by Romanov. And first one, Mazel to Likanen. Big save by Jack Campbell. They'll go back to Nylander. Nylander on the red line. Toronto's coming. 3 versus 2. Shoot up Kalchenak in the back zone. In the back. Recovery in the corner by Kalchenak. Kalchenak pick up the puck to the All to Muzzin. Muzzin for the net. And Toronto score Nylander. A bad tips and from the net to Tavares to Nylanders and 2-2. Ouch. Now pressure again, Toronto in front of the net. Kerfoot alone. That's who they are, right? Only 10 shots to go. Montreal 16 to go. And you know the opportunists, that's what it's fun between a great team, a team can score, and a team struggle. But in Montreal, it's not because they struggle. They don't have that kind of players like Nylander, Tavares, Marner, Matthews. They don't have that killer instinct. That killer can make a goal. They don't have enough player like them. And that's make a big difference right there. That show exactly, you know what I mean, they are the best team in the North Division. You don't take a lot of shots for them. You just take the right one and then, It's a bad break on that one because the execution, the pass was not there. It just tips on Nylander on the Tavares. Tavares go straight on the tape of Nylander's on the right side of Jake Allen, and Jake Allen cannot do anything about that one over there. So it is what it is. 2-0 now, tied 2-2. It's a new game, and we have to see how Montreal is going to fight back. And that's what you get adversity challenge. That's what Montreal have to get out of that hole right now and to go back and see what happened. I wish this period could be 2-1 Montreal. I think that would give them more wings, more the momentum in this third period. Now they have to step up back and find a way to get there. Florida score. Jonathan, you do. 4-1, Florida. They are on mission, that team, guys. Here we go. Montreal win the face-up. Puck go behind the net, unfortunately. Now puck on the around the board. Toffoli again, again Egval, again McCabe. The puck go back behind Edmondson. Edmondson D. Missed the puck behind the net. Edmondson with Matthews. Matthews right now with Marner and Thornton. Puck go out of the zone finally. And recovery by Justin Old. Bring the puck behind the net. The puck go in the middle. Just Austin Matthews coming. Shoot. Missed the net barely. Get a good shot of Austin Matthews. Toronto step up right now, guys. Unbelievable. Panthers 4. Do. Yep. Puck go behind the net on Montreal. Kulak first one to get there to Perry. Perry left the puck to go back to Staal. Caulfield is on the Jack Even is there with Cole Caulfield. And now the puck go behind the net to Toronto. Long stretch pass. Recovery by Sherratt. Sherratt right there. Turn around. Sherratt break to back in the middle. Cole Caulfield lose the puck. Back to Sherratt. Sherratt waiting right now. Back in the middle of the defensive side. Long stretch pass to the board to Cole Caulfield, but too far from him. Puck to Brooks. Brooks to Morgan Riley. Riley going around this side to go behind the net. Preferred by Cole Caulfield. Great player, Cole Caulfield right there. Keep the puck in the zone. Suzuki right there. Lose the puck. And now Toronto's coming. We have Tavares. We have Riley. We have Spencer. The puck go back to Riley. Riley's coming down. Riley, he's the board, the back door. Opposite go back. Now Toronto's coming. Toronto's coming back. Tatar 1-1 versus 2. Suzuki, Cook enemy. Shoot, miss the net. Puck go back to another side. Petrie waiting. Rim the puck to the board. To miss the shot completely. Puck go Nylander right now. With Merrill and Romanov. Nylander lose the puck behind the net. Merrill right now bring the puck to the board. Losing by Tatar. The puck go behind the board. Kelchnak shoot. Stopped by Jake Allen. Can Matthews score tonight? We'll see. Yeah, couple of turnover right now. It's not this, honestly, a little bit, yeah, but I think it's the pressure of Toronto right now. Toronto step up. The Toronto pick it up. Toronto's coming. Toronto shooting. So you can see that part of it. Tampa Bay on power play. 3:07 over there. Puck behind the net. To Cirella. Shoot to... Is it Sergachev? And then Braden Point. Point come to middle. Turnover for Florida. Islanders 3. 2-2 Columbus. Yep. You be do. Still Ottawa 2. Winnipeg 1. Four minutes, 10 seconds to go, I believe. Wish I had more people at the building of Florida Panthers. Not many people there. Here we go. Toronto's coming around the board. Win the face-off. Keep the puck to Brody. Brody bring the puck to Morgan Riley. Shoot at Hutton. Stop by Petrie. Petrie will keep the puck. Wait, long stretch pass for Eric Staal. Eric Staal at the blue line. Staal to Lekanen behind the net. The puck losing there. Recovery by Morgan Riley. Riley right now to Kerfoot. Kerfoot dump the puck behind Chariot. First one to be there. Ekval or Chariot. They have battle against the board. Kerfoot right there. Used by Eric Staal. Kerfoot stop. Kerfoot. Right now. Another pushing and turn Bay right now. Now the puck go back to Mikheyev. Mikheyev shoot the puck, miss the net, and he hit the board and go back on the stand. And we have to start over. Only 2 goals the last 13 games from Josh Anderson. Josh Anderson struggle. Here we go. Suzuki Louis the puck shoot. In the boot. Toronto. Mitch Marner. A wrist shot. Jake Allen do not anything. Another losing puck. Face off. Great shot of Mitch Marner, guys. Oof. That's major league again. Ouch. I don't know, guys. Yep. It's not first time happening. After a great start first period, a really bad second period overall. Montreal play on the hill. You can see Toronto dominate more and more. Puck go back to Dermott. Dermott right now too far from Romana with Tavares. Tavares give the puck to Tatar. Tatar to Merrill. Oh, Campbell make a save. Another pushing tempo right now. Tonight is a preparation for the playoff, guys. Tampa Bay and Montour and Gord. Montour and Gord. It's funny to watch this part. Here you go. Lekanen behind the net. Lekanen keep the puck to Evans. Evans waiting. Evans to the D. Petrie to Edmondson. Edmondson's coming. Shoot. Campbell make a big long rebound, but nobody catch the puck over there. Now the puck go back to Edmondson. Edmondson behind the net. Go back to Belzile. Belzile down the puck all the way back behind. Recovery by Raleigh. Kerfoot's coming. Eric Staal lose the puck. Go back to Petrie. Petrie down the puck. Recovery by Petrie. Petrie, wow. Big fake over there, but nothing could happen. Campbell lose the puck in front of the net again. Campbell is not at his best tonight. I'll be honest with you. Campbell is not at his best. Turn around by Montreal. Puck to Enval. Shoot. Jack Campbell. Allen. Montreal penalty. Nothing good right now for Montreal Canadiens. Everything you do, it's bad, unfortunately. Power play Montreal, Toronto, guys. Yep. Here we go. Start over. Marner. Marner in the corner. Marner up to Riley. Riley right there waiting to Marner. Marner's go down. Shoot. Try to hit Matthews. Hit the skate of Montreal, and then the puck go back to Matthews. Matthews to Riley. Riley to Marner. Marner pressure. Hit the board. Now back to Edmondson. Edmondson right now. Drain the puck to Lekanen. Lekanen waiting. And the puck going out, and Montreal's going to win this face-off at this last second. And it's the end of the second period. But unfortunately, after leading 2-0, the Toronto came back with a big smile. And they are the best team in this North Division by mile. I don't see how Montreal can resist against them. Absolutely right, Gator. I'm watching a lot of that game on my right side. I move a little bit more because I can see every whistle. Fight after that, pushing after pushing. It's a playoff time right now in Florida. Absolutely, Sebastien. They cannot do anything. It's like they push the best they can, but they cannot more. The machine is not there anymore. It's like they want, mentally they would love to. It's just they cannot. It's pretty good. They still resist 3-2. But the best team show again tonight. And Toronto play with they don't rest anybody. Everybody play right now. Yep. It's another face-off losing right there, and then you can see the same happening again, and that's sad, but that's repeat constantly. Every details of the game count. Lose the puck, you need someone jump. Absolutely, you cannot be dark. You have to bend your knee down, and you have a style in the NHL now. Block the shot, put your knee down. It's something we see rare anymore. I don't know why. Before that, you can see a lot of players going down with their knee. We see this, but less. You see less people try to block a shot. It was before that. A lot of time, as a negotiation contract, they would bring that stat. Said, hey, look, my players blocked 195 block shot last year. He deserved maybe a $500 more thousand, something like that. 245. I did not see the hit. I just see him down. He got a 2 minute. I know he said power play from Florida Panthers, but I did not see the hit. Hopefully, they cannot lose those guys, the grandeur for the playoff Florida Panthers. They need everybody. They need Bennett. They need Carter Verhey, Orvis, Roberto, Barkov, the big guy. I did not see it. Enemy! No. Anthony Duclair scored tonight. I think that's the replay of the goal. That's what's happening. Yeah. That's a big game from both teams. Vasilevsky have a bad game tonight, I feel. Very impressive fly. You know what I mean? Like, you have to give credit for Joel Campbell did over there. You have to give credit to Belzile, all the trade he make. And, I think that team, Minnesota, they are, for me, the most surprised team in NHL at any level, at any moment. Vegas, Colorado, you expect that part over there. You expect Carolina, Tampa. You a little bit Pittsburgh, a little bit of surprise. Boston, a little bit of surprise, but not like the Panthers. Not like the Panthers. Yes. I don't think so, Jake. I don't have a solid game, to be honest with you, tonight. I think two of the three goals should be better. Um, Not at all. And the reason I was said to you, Tim, is because for me, they lose Tadanov, Hoffman, right there. It's what, 60 goal. Only two of them. I'll be honest with you, this is not a big game for Toronto tonight. If you have a great goaltender tonight, make the save, that's the difference there. But again, it is what it is, right? Um, can the Panthers be the Dallas Star of last year? Can the Panthers beat Tampa at the beginning? They have a too big. All playoff for them will be hard. They have to beat Tampa Bay, winner of the Stanley Cup. They have to beat Carolina. They're going to be the President Cup of the year. And then after that, they have to play again Toronto or the winner of Colorado, Vegas. I don't think so. Minnesota will pass. And then, or Washington, Boston, Islanders, Pittsburgh. So the step is going to be hard. For me, it's this part. This team is going to be great for the next 3 years, 5 years, max. Example. You need to learn to win. You need to learn playoffs. For me, go there. You have no pressure. Tampa Bay win last year. Don't worry about winning, losing. Go learning experience. Go feel what is really the playoff. Then year number 2, that's the hammer on everybody else. Well, it could have been play over his head last year, for sure. And then you have the quad you are the defenseman, Eskinen, Klemberg, Lendl, and Oleksiak. They have an amazing, great year, playoff. And then you have Jimmy Benn step up and Joe Pavelski, amazing last year. Koreanov was there, and then Hans and Radulov, and then Tyler Seguin. And then you have remember that Viritana scored a hat trick. So, and they lost Bishop, and he was hurt, Como, and he can name it, right? But he still find a way to win because amazing performance it could have been during the playoff last year. I don't think so, Tim. I don't see that way. I think that's too much. I think it's impressive for me to make the playoff because I think the losing Hoffman, everything, I thought they were not going to get it. The signature they got at the beginning of the year, Anthony Duclair, Verhey, right? Then you get Force Link, right? And then you have that kind of Leo Storinen and then Lundberg and Marchman, everything. It's all contract under $1.5 million. You don't expect Wenberg to score 14 goals. You don't expect Verhey score 17 goals. You don't expect to see Ekblad have 11 goals at the half of the season. So for me, I don't see like a fail. Not at all. I think that's great. I think they have an amazing, great year. I think it's great for them. Let's play 5, 6, 7 games on the playoff and go from there. Yeah, Kiviranta have a 3 goal, exactly. And then the reason they pass is sometimes the piece of the puzzle have to be at the right spot. I really believe they passed Colorado. They have no goaltender. They lost Kruber, and then after that they lost Francouz. And then after that, you have to play with Hutchinson, where Hutchinson, I think, have 3 games, win 3 games, where he have a very bad year last year. So That's, I believe, Dallas was a little bit lucky, but sometimes it's hockey, right? But Tim, to go back to you, I think I don't see like a fail. I think right for me it's like, hey, you get there, they're going to be there and learn from that, and they get better at the half season. At the trade deadline, they got Kusev, Bennett, Montreal, three great players right now, all three helping that team to get better. And then you have Orvis. So overall, I think that team play well. Philadelphia 1 and Washington 0. Still 2-1 Ottawa. Anaheim 1, Minnesota 1. Carolina, Washington, Nashville 0-0. Frank Zalazar. He's in the house tonight again. Welcome back, Frank. Hopefully you have a great day. Thanks to stop by. Always a pleasure to having you around. Again, you can see the score over my head. You can see 3-2. Here we go. TV timeout. Yeah, here's a big target. Definitely. I think he put his own target over there with many things he did. I don't know. It's like sometimes you pay for the mistake you create, right? I think he was not right what he did against the Rangers, and now the people will target him more and more. But again, it would be interesting to see how he's going to react. It's sad. He's a good hockey player, I believe, for me. You know what I mean? Like he's a big power forward, 6'4", 230, 220. Can skate, good hands, can score. He bring a lot of physicality, but if he can stay in the rules and you know what I mean? Yeah, no reason why he did a Panarin. He could be the end of the career of Panarin by the force of what Wilson did to him. You have no reason to do that. No reason. It's not supposed happening in 2021 kind of hockey. The hockey become in 1980s, 70s, 90s, early 90s. You can see those guys, the goons and policemen and the enforcer in the game, and Larac and Brashaw, and I can go all the way that wide over there. But Ottawa 3-1. I just checked the goal. It was 2-1. Amazing. That's I've been honest with you. That's terrible at Winnipeg. What's going on over there? It's just sad Montreal cannot take advantage of that, because I think they could be right now the second, third place. It's just the calendar. You know what I mean? If you have a chance, go watch my video this morning. Don't be too hard on Montreal Canadiens because they play too many games. And you know what I mean? That's exactly Frank. He's a great hockey player. It's fun to watch. Physical, go in the corner, hit the people, right? Go fight with the right people, but don't do what you did last time. I have no reason to do that. Wow. Great hockey player. I'm just curious about sometime what the Los Angeles King thinking about to pick Byfield and not Zozol. Here we go. The puck is dropped in Florida. The puck is 4-1. Tampa Bay is coming. They are on power play, I believe. Yeah. Just let you know, we're going to have a special edition show, live stream, the day before the playoffs start for Montreal. So we're going to do that one night. Of course, Monday we talk about the North Division. Tuesday we talk about the division, the playoff, what they look like. And Wednesday we're going to consider this. And then Thursday we're going to start thinking about the team are not in the playoff, what they should do, what they need to do. So it'll be the next subject of this week on the morning show at 11 o'clock with my co-host, Michael DeVillano. Power play Toronto right now. Marner at the blue line, the red line. Down the puck to Austin Matthews. Toronto's coming with speed to Morgan Riley. Riley at the blue line. Crossover. Set up. Waiting. With C. Set up to Marner. Marner top shell. Top shoot. Al missed the net over the puck. Get out of the zone. The last game of the season is May 19. So expect about the 21st, 22nd. O'Reilly's coming down. Riley run the puck around the board. Back to Nylander. Nylander to Riley, and the puck go all the way behind to Campbell. First one to be there, Marner. Marner right now chasing by Suzuki. Suzuki right now down the puck, lose a stick, and now the puck go back to Marner. Josh Anderson is on power. Toffoli is there with Evans. Toffoli right now try to use Austin Matthews. Matthews waiting. Bring the puck to Jake Marsden. 20 seconds to go. Can Montreal survive this one? Mikheyev shoot the puck, miss the net. Recovery behind the net by Chariot or Edmondson. I'm not sure it was the left one. Down the puck beside Jack Campbell. And it's going to be a 5 versus 5. And the next 3 seconds, and it's over. So May 20, 22, 20 seconds, something like that. Toronto icing the puck. Yeah. And, you can accumulate them. That's his first time he got suspended, by the way. But again, you know what I mean? Like, he had 5 suspension. What he did to Buchnevich, it was at the limit. I think a fine for that one, it was okay. But after that, what he did to Panarin, it was not right. Anderson pick up the puck. Can he shoot? Jake Campbell make a big save. Forecheck of Anderson, Tatar, and then Kotkaniemi almost get it. Face off Kotkaniemi, face 2. Leave win the face off again. Merrill keep the puck in the zone. Unfortunately, Toronto get it. Toronto's coming, pick up the puck, run the puck by Engvall behind Jake Allen. Let the puck go to Toronto. Turn around to Anderson. Toronto's coming, 3 versus 3. Tatar to Anderson until Anderson lose the puck. Finally, big check of Otten and Anderson. And now Brooks coming. Brooks coming to Simon. Simon the 2-1. Save. Merrill lose the edge. Almost score. Josh Anderson got hit badly by Otten. Wow. Simon on the back end, saved by Jake Allen. Matthews face to Staal. Matthews win the puck. Marner to Riley. Riley's coming down. Riley shoot. Saved by Jake Allen 2 times. Puck go behind the net for Chariot. Again, another face-off. Losing by Montreal. Face to Matthews. Rick Staal to Caulfield. Caulfield to Perry. Perry on the blue line, waiting on the back ends. Intercepted by Toronto. Now Matthews waiting at the blue line to Thornton at their blue line. Kick out to Morgan Riley. Riley ran the puck behind the net. Recovery by Manor. And out to back to Thornton. And Austin pick up the puck behind Chariot. Bring to Thornton behind the net. Thornton waiting. Thornton right now use the board to use to the D. To Mazen. To Matthews. Matthews lose the puck. Get up puck outside the blue line. Recovery by Manor. Manor to Morgan Riley. It will be change the line right now. Both team. Marlon Riley to Nylander. Nylander tipped the puck by Kolchnak. Allen ran the puck around the board. Recovery by Nylanders. Kolchnak bring the puck to the D. Mazen shoot. Stopped by Allen. Losing the puck. Allen was not sure he got it. Oh, tripping Toronto. That one for sure. Here we go. Montreal is going to be on power play. We play right now already. We have a delay penalty. Montreal 6 versus 5. Puck go to Toffoli to Tatar. Tatar at the blue line. Drop the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki's come to the red line to the blue line. Rent the puck around the board. Who's going to be there? It's Montreal. Anderson to Tatar. Tatar lose the puck. Unfortunately, again, another mistake of who? Thomas Tatar. It is what it is. Third power play in Montreal. We have to switch this power play on the left side. Frenchie. By the way, just want to remind you, please, if you are here, we will love you to click on like the live stream. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, like, share, and comments. And finally, this is your coach, the hockey coach guru. I find my whole name now, guys. Just kidding. Here we go. Power play. Suzuki, Toffoli, Petrie, Perry. Suzuki won the face-off to Armia. Petrie ran the puck around the board. Recovery by Toffoli. Toffoli to Perry. Perry missed the puck right now. Another bad play by Montreal. The puck get out the zone. Chance for the tie-up. Yeah. But the only time they can win for me this is when they set up properly. Toffoli to Suzuki right now. Keep the puck. Suzuki right now. And the puck get out of the zone. As of facility, they cannot set up. Petrie bring the puck behind. Perry lose the puck at the blue line. Perry at the blue line. Montreal get the puck zone. 1-11. Toffoli. Keep the puck. Toffoli. Bring the puck to Anderson. Lose the puck and the puck to Mikheyev. Mikheyev right now get pressure. Mikheyev keep the puck. Turn around. You know he's going to do his play. To Perry, to losing, to Mikheyev, to Kerfoot. Kerfoot in front of Romanov. Kerfoot break the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming with the blue line. Caulfield at the kick out. Tatar to Caulfield. Caulfield at the up to Kokanemi. Kokanemi to Caulfield. Caulfield lose the puck at the blue line. Recovery right now by Caulfield. Finally, Toronto down the puck and cut puck right there to Tatar. Tatar ran the puck all the way. I don't know why he did that again. Tatar have a difficult game, to be honest with you, tonight. The puck go back to Romanov. 0 shot on the net. Romanov lose the puck behind Matthews. Now Romanov beat Matthews. Romanov to Tatar. Tatar waiting. Ran the puck behind the net. 5 seconds to go. First one to be there is Matthews. Matthews coming. 2 versus 1 with Marner. Now 2 versus 2. To Marzin. Marzin's coming. Miss the net around. Puck go all the way to Staal. Staal pick up by Nylander. Staal to Evans. Evans waiting. Evans right there at the blue line. Evans right now down the puck behind. Recovery by Montreal Lekanen. By Eric Staal. Eric Staal would play with Jake Evans and Lekanen. Lekanen's coming. Lekanen lose the puck. Keep the puck at the zone. Bring the puck to Evans, to Eric Staal. To Lekanen, to Evans. I'll be honest with you. You have to give credit to Lekanen and Evans. No shot on power play by Montreal. I need to delete that one. Mazen almost score. Here we go. Kerfoot. Spacer at the face-off, winning to Hutton. Hutton shoot the puck. Losing the puck in the corner. Edmondson in the corner fighting to Montreal. Pick up the puck. Jake Evans down the puck behind Campbell. We have to request for change. Campbell and Likanen, Evans and Likanen have a good game, guys. Hutton passed the puck to the D. Point to Ivan. Oh, funny jump puck. Goes straight on the stomach of Jake Allen. I need to let it go because I did not start, so I'm about 3 minutes behind. Listen, we have only one shot to get a goal and to get a point. So, can Montreal can do that? Of course they can. They can come back. Of course they can. They can win. Of course they can. It's just they need to take more opportunities. They have 3 power play tonight. 0 goal. Cannot do that. You need at least 1 goal every time you play games. So, hopefully they're going to step up. Hopefully they're going to showing up and make another push for get 1 point, and that'll be great. I did not check the score. Ottawa 3-1, Islanders 5-1. Columbus Detroit, every time I look about the score, is always square. Ottawa helped Montreal. Unfortunately, Montreal cannot take advantage of that. That's sad. Still 4-1 Florida, 12 minutes to go. Suzuki lose the puck again. Shoot from Toronto. Puck go back to Petrie. Petrie use the board all the way to the end. Icing. Toronto ran the puck behind the net. Recovery by Morgan Riley. Puck go on the side. Go by Brody. Brody on the backhands. Bring to Thornton behind the net. Thornton checked by Petrie. Petrie pick up the puck. Petrie long stretch pass. Hit the pad of Morgan Riley. He could be for Toffoli, unfortunately. We have a Toffoli quiet right now again tonight. That's the second, third. I feel like Toffoli, Edmund Anderson are very quiet now. It's only Suzuki right now produce a lot. Another turnover by Montreal right there. Bad play by Montreal. Wow. I don't know who did that. I don't know if Suzuki Anderson, but Manor to Riley. Riley to shoot back. Matthews. One timer. Montreal right now is completely dominate right there. Puck stay in the zone. Firstly, puck go out. Good for them. Puck go back to Marsden. Marsden to Riley. Riley waiting. Riley waiting again. Anderson's coming. Miss again the net. Anderson cannot shoot the puck anymore. Anderson behind the net with Tatar and Kokanemi. Anderson to the blue line. Kulak shoot the puck. Campbell cannot see this. A rebound in front of the net. Another turnover by Hutton. Ekval curl back. Ekval bring the puck in the blue, outside the blue line. Recovery by Kulak, almost like holding by Kerfoot. Almost like a holding on that one. Kulak with Kerfoot. Montreal pick up the puck. Kulak waiting. Great play. Brett Kulak play. Maybe one of his best games of the year, to be honest with you. At the red line now. Down the puck behind the defenseman Brody. Chasing by Montreal. Now we have another fight. Right now. Tampa and Florida. It's looked like the NHL 1970s. 3 fight at the same time again. Kudos. Sam Bennett. Owen Tippett. OMG. This is hockey, guys. Florida right now. 3 fight at the same time. Nylander's coming into the blue line. Down the puck to Jake Allen. He's going to stop the puck. Another whistle. Here we go. We are back. Malkin right here at the blue line. Down the puck in the middle to Matthews. Matthews down the puck to Brooks. Simon is there. I'm sorry. Not Matthews. Spessa behind the net to Simon. Simon ran out to Spessa. Spessa ran the puck to Simon. Simon ran out and Spessa together. Simon ran out to the board. Stopped by Merrill. Merrill drained the puck to Perry. Lose the puck. Good stick by Morgan Riley. Stopped by Eric Staal. Eric Staal to the blue line. Eric Staal to the defenseman Romanov. Romanov behind the net. Ran the puck around the board to Corey Perry. Perry ran out to Cole Caulfield behind the net. Cole Caulfield in front of the net to Perry. Perry ran out, keep the puck. Shoot. Hit the bottom of the net. No chance there. Puck go back to Brooks. Brooks to Simon. Simon pressure right there. Check by Romanov. To Eric Staal. Eric Staal to Merrill. Merrill waiting right now to a new change. To Romanov. Romanov at the blue lines coming. Waiting. Backhands to dip spike to Toffoli. Toffoli at the blue line. Toffoli. Big save by Jack Campbell. One stop. Big shot at Toffoli. Great play of Toffoli right there. Nick Suzuki down the puck in front of the net. Toffoli too far from him. Now holding by Toronto. Toffoli and now make. Ice stick for Toffoli to Marsden. Minor down the puck behind Petrie. Petrie gave the puck to Minor. Minor to Thornton. Thornton back end to Hutton. Hutton to Matthews. Matthews in front of the net. Good stick off Montreal. Suzuki right now. Down the puck to the other side to Armia. Armia down the puck behind Jack Campbell. Recovery. First one to be there. It's Hutton. Hutton right now pick up the puck. Waiting for pressure from Montreal. We have right now on the ice. Now, Kerfoot's coming to the back end. Stopped by Jake Evans. Kokanemi to Chariot. Now back to Ekval. Ekval behind the net to Allen. To Mikheyev. Mikheyev to Hutton. Hutton bring the puck behind the net to Ekval. Ekval lose the puck by Kulak. Kulak right now pressure. But the puck go and the lose by Montreal again. Back play right there by Tatar. My goodness. I tell you right now, he's not going to have a contract. Kokanemi push for himself, but Riley is the first one to get there. Use the board to the board. Pressure pinch by Montreal. Merrill to Chariot. Chariot's coming back. Run the puck behind the net. First one to get there. Campbell stop the puck. Lekanen pressure behind the net. Still continue with Anderson. Lose the puck. Recovery by Kalchunak. Kalchunak pick it up now at the blue line. Go to Morgan Riley. Riley at the red line. Down the puck behind the defenseman Romana. First one be there. Kalchunak. Kalchunak win the puck around the board. Tavares too far. Lekanen bring the puck back to Merrill. Merrill to Romanov. Romanov to Merrill back. We have to start over. Now Merrill down the puck behind. Stop by the defenseman at Toronto. Recovery by Evans. Evans in the corner with Belzile. Evans now lose the puck by Nylander. Nylander lose the puck all the way in the neutral zone. And Romanov is going to be first one to pick up the puck. Romanov in the neutral zone to Evans. Evans turn around. Pick up the puck to Belzile. Belzile at the blue lines. Coming to the board. Use the board. Use behind the net. First one be there. Kokanemi. Kokanemi is Perry. Perry is alone there. Unfortunately, cannot do anything. Belzile mid pressure. Chariot pinch on Simon. Belzile to Staal. But now Brooks stop to Staal. And now Staal is Brooks. Great play of Belzile and Staal is Simons. Belzile now lose the edge. Check by Simons. And our Sheriff is there too. Puck get out by Kokanemi. Perry. Kulak down the puck. Staal and Utten. Staal cannot catch it. Good stick. Caulfield on the board. Caulfield fall. Recovery by Thornton. Thornton win the puck behind the net by Utten. Good stick by Perry. But again, the puck go back to Thornton. Thornton at the blue line. Wait for Minor to Aston. Puck go back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Petrie. Petrie back to... And now the puck go back to Armia. Armia by himself. Armia tried to reach Toffoli. Cannot do reach it. Now turnover. Puck between Matthews. Armia. Still 4-1 Florida. 8 to go. And now icing. And I have to stop. TV timeout. 2 minutes to go. Ottawa only paid 3-1 Ottawa. Columbus, Detroit 4-4. It's so funny. Nashville 1, Carolina 0. Minnesota, Anaheim 1-1. No change there. Look like everybody left. Are you still here? Are you? Toronto full team, Montreal half team. Not bad. 3-2 tonight. Denis, je suis d'accord avec toi. Ben d'accord avec toi. Écoute, la seule chose que je vais dire, Toronto ne met pas de pressure parce qu'ils sont déjà dans les séries. Je veux dire, peut-être qu'ils pourraient élever another one, but Montreal right now, they just play with the best they can. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like you add Weber, Gallagher, and Price there. Just 3 of them. And Danault, that's 4. This team, I'll be honest with you, Toronto you will have to play harder for sure. They have a, you know what I mean, like, tu sais, une chose, Toronto, ils viennent avec des chars d'assaut, puis nous autres, on s'en vient en chaloupe. Là. Donc, ça me prouve une chose. Là. La chaloupe, comme le char d'assaut, c'est une différence. Là. Florida score! Alan Weber. I think he got his hat-trick. Hat-trick, Alan Wenberg. He's on my fantasy team. Here we go. We are back now. Toffoli bring the puck behind. Suzuki and now the puck recovery by Justin Hall. Justin Hall, the Thornton, missed the puck. Petrie, first one to get there. Petrie over the net. Passing by Musson. Yes, Tim. I think you called it a little bit earlier, right? Puck winning by Kokanemi. Kokanemi to Chariot. Chariot down the puck behind Islander. Chariot keep continues there, but the puck recovered by Atten. Atten to the board. Recovered by Montreal. Egval, Kerfoot, and now Kulak. Kulak tried to do something, but the puck go all the way to Atten. Atten to Dermott. McCabe. Here we go. Tatar. Tatar the blue line to the red line. Tatar. Keep the puck. Kirk. Curl. Lose the puck at the corner. Recovery by Kokanemi. Kokanemi to Tatar. Tatar turn around to Brody. Tatar run the puck. Shoot from Montreal. Lose the puck behind the net. Kokanemi with Tatar and Anderson. And then finally the puck go to Chariot. Chariot shoot the puck. Recovery. Now Toronto's coming. No. Here we go. Engvall drum the puck. And now Staal and Perry. Now Toronto's coming back. Tavares, Kalchunak. Tavares bring the puck to Allen. Allen brings the puck to Nylander. Nylander behind the net to Kalchunak. Kalchunak pressure. Turn around to Nylander. Nylander shoot. Some pushing right there. TV timeout. Don't forget the next game Monday at 7 o'clock. We're going to be back here for another live stream. Again, I know I'm repeat a lot, but don't forget we have a lot of video on the channel. Don't be too hard on the Canadian. You can check that one. It was produced this morning. And then Wednesday, I did one called Fire President Manager for the New York Rangers. And you have many videos. We have over 400 videos so far on this channel. And again, that's the way you can learn about this. They can, of course they can. Just this will change everything. It's funny because in French right now, the way they talk, they think Montreal is going to be the playoff. I don't know why they said that way. They think, oh, they're going to have a lot of time, a couple of rests before the playoff. They have to make the playoff first. They are not in yet. Calgary can win all the 6 games. Another fight right now. Another fight right now between I don't know who's fighting. I just see the replay. This is amazing. Maroon. Pressure and Maroon is out. If you have NHL TV, that NHL.tv is a game to watch or maybe watch again because right now, like, here we go. The face-off at the left side of Jake Allen. Eric Staal face to Tavares. Yep. Nothing really. I think it's a good game. It's just like Toronto took advantage of opportunists, and then Toronto have a great offensive, and then Montreal play fatigue, and they cannot take advantage of what the scoring. That's the problem there. After the second period, third period, they don't have a lot of chance to score tonight. And now Perry gave the puck again. I don't know why he put Eric Staal at the last 3 minutes of the game. Someone can explain to me why Eric Staal play. I don't get it. Here we go. Toronto's coming. Thornton. Thornton shoot. Stop by Jake Allen. That's sometimes I have a difficult time to understand Dominique Ducharme. You have 3 minutes 30. Why you have to go back with Eric Staal? Sit him down. You have 1 goal and 2 goals and 16 games. I don't know, guys. Puck recovery by Toronto face off. Now puck go back to Chariot. Chariot back to Perry. Suzuki. We have 4 players right now behind the net for Montreal. Puck go around the net. Nobody can pinch over there. Go back out. And then finally Toronto icing the puck. Can Montreal remove the goaltender right now? 3 shots only by Montreal during this period. Montreal right now, 6 versus 5. Puck go back at the blue line. Recovery, shoot in front of the net. To the side. To Petrie. Petrie back to Tatar. Tatar losing the puck in the middle. Here we go. Another turnover. Thomas Tatar. Of course, Thomas Tatar. Tatar lose the puck in the corner. Thomas Tatar. Puck Thomas Tatar have a very difficult time. It's unbelievable, Timmy. You have not many people on the bench for Tampa Bay, by the way. A very excited game to watch it to go. .146 empty net for Montreal. Alex Burrows give instruction to Tatar, Suzuki, Perry, Anderson, Petrie. .146 face off at the right side of Campbell, winning by Suzuki. Tatar's coming to Petrie. Another turnover. Jesus! Another fight. Perry to Petrie. Petrie again. Go behind. Matthews. Stop at the blue line. Go back at the outline, and then Toronto's coming. Stop at the blue line again by Toronto. Montreal. Go back to Tatar. 1-11. To Suzuki. Suzuki to Perry. Perry push behind. Suzuki recovery there. Bring the puck to the behind the net. Tatar. Tatar is alone. We need pressure behind the net. Suzuki behind the net again. The puck go back around. Thornton. And the first one get there is Petrie. 48 seconds to go. Petrie. Coming. Shoot! Hit the stick of 40 seconds to go. My clock was behind, guys. Yep, another one, buddy. It's coming soon. 40 seconds to go. It's all right. I think it's good to see this. Again, it's a team. It's completely exhausted, completely dead. And I don't see them winning any game until the end of the year. There you go. P3. Kokanemi to P3. Shoot. Lose the puck again. No chance. Penalty, Montreal, 2 minutes. Here we go. Power play, Florida Panthers. Marner. Matthews, no goal tonight. But Marner scored a winning goal tonight after a losing puck. Good night, Sly. Have a good night. Say hi to Natasha. See you next time. Game over. Championship for Toronto Division. Winner of the North Division, Scotia. The Toronto Maple Leafs finished first officially tonight, and they win the division. Montreal is still not in the playoff. We'll see what happens. They would need a minimum a loss for Vancouver tonight, and then Monday we have to see what's happening. But again, Montreal are not in the playoff yet. But overall, good first period. Overall, but did not play well the second period. And the third period was so-so, only 5 shots at the end of the game. But, I said this morning, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard until to the end of the year. I don't see Montreal win any game, the last 5 games. And their calendar and was too hard at the end. So, and with all the injuries they got at the end also, that's not help. So that's what make happen this game again, and another loss for the Montreal Canadiens. And the 3-star of the night, William Nylander, Nick Suzuki, and Mitch Marner of the winner. Not a great performance of Jake Allen, to be honest with you. But again, I don't think so. Both teams, Toronto did not play at the level they should play. And Montreal played with the best they can at the beginning, get 2 goals, but not opportunists after that. And they need something. They need spy plug. They need rest. Honestly, that's what they need. Need rest. The Florida Panthers going to win the game in 2 seconds, and they just showed to the Tampa Bay Lightnings what they can do during the playoff. And I can wait for Monday night, and we'll see. And again, Florida Panthers win 5-1. The star of the game, Alex Wenberg with 3 goals, hat trick. Huberdeau scored the next goal, and I think Anthony Duclair. So great performance of Florida Panthers, and another thing we follow a lot very quickly. So that's what happened. I can stay here a couple of more minutes. If you have anything you want to join or you want to say something before you leave, that would be great. Minnesota, 3-1 right now. I don't know if Kaprizov scored tonight. Something we need to look. Washington came back, and Ottawa win 4-2. Washington beat Philadelphia 2-1. Columbus win again Detroit 5-4 and OT. A lot of change right now here. I'm going to go in Minnesota watch the game. Spurgeon score. Ryan Hartman and Nick Bonina. It's nice to see Pierre Restico right now on the ice for the last time. Here we go. That's the end of this another game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight by losing the third straight game at 3-2. And again, that's the 2 of the last 3 games again at Toronto Maple Leaf. Net superior of the team right now, Toronto Maple Leaf also win this. They become the champion of the North Scotia division in NHL, and that's make a great year for them. Austin Matthews with 40 goals, and Marner have 20 goals this year, Nylander 17, and Tavares have a great year, everything like that. So you have to give credit for what they are, what they did all year long, and they deserve to finish first. They deserve to show to the rest of that division. They deserve what they did so far. So again, great performance for the Toronto Maple Leaf again tonight. You can Montreal Canadiens. Try to check a little bit around. North Division, Clinched, Toronto Maple Leaf. Nathan McKinnon is out of the game tonight. Yeah, I think Montreal can have a good effort, but bad goal. I'll be honest with you. 136-minute penalty between Florida Panthers over Tampa Bay tonight. And one more game to play. I just try to catch up with all the news around the league right now to give you the most information. Can I believe the Habs lose tonight? I believe this, I said tonight. It is what it is. Thijs Dixon, welcome aboard. Listen. No problem, Tim. I'm sure I'm going to jump on it. I'll go I'm going to create some video for the Florida Panthers now until the end of the year. And I'm going to do a live stream Monday night also. Look forward to see you Monday if you can come on the live stream. We're going to do a special live stream tomorrow during the day. We don't know exactly what time. We're going to talk about everything going around the league. And Dan, listen, it's a team. It's tired. Make an effort. Try to win, but not good enough. That goal they give, and that's pay the price. Eggval and then Marner, is what happened. So, Dixon Automotive Group, welcome aboard. First time I see you here. Thanks to be here. Anything, if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'd be great. It's under Hockey Nation Live Show. If you want to like the video, everything like that, just try to like, share, and comment. That's the best way to do that. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called the Hockey Nation Live Show. I'll just wait a little bit longer if they got big problem with Oscom player. How many hits they get tonight? Not many. I'll be honest with you. It's Toronto right now. It's like, hey, we have to go play this game. Be sure nobody get hit, and they know where they are right now. So for me, it's not like they play their best. For Montreal, they are tired. I show a great video this morning. That's, you know what I mean? The video was pretty much even. The video this morning explained, don't be too hard on Montreal Canadiens. They are tired. I don't know my update video. I don't know which score you're talking about. It's not update. I looked a few minutes ago. But which one I'm missing, Dan? If you see an update I'm missing, let me know. But But Dixon, listen, 2 more games to go. I don't expect Montreal to win the last 2 games. And what we expect is to be ready. They're going to have 9 days off before the beginning of the first round. And I think that's what they need. Price be ready. Gallagher be ready. Weber possible. I think Danault will be ready. And that will be another team face to Toronto. Whatever Toronto elevate their game, Montreal is going to have a better, solid player over there. I'm just curious about who's going to be benched. Eric Staal, Kokanemi. Can he pick out Evans, Likonen, Tatar? I don't know. Josh Anderson is off. Only 2 goals the last 14 games. That's no well. And, that shows also Jake Allen start to be tired. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. Jarmo went to the bed. I don't know. Jarmo is going to show up before we leave here. But I'll give you a couple more minutes. It's 9:51 here on the Eastern time in South Florida, Miami, where I am. Yep. Exactly. Going to be interesting to see the round number 1. And again, the pressure of that first round is all Toronto. Montreal have nothing to lose there. Toronto have to win. They have to go through the round number 1. If not, they're going to be killed in Toronto with all the pressure they're going to get. If Montreal can split the first 2 games and come back with 1-1, that would be amazing. More longer is the series. Better is for Montreal because Toronto is going to get pressure night after night. But if Toronto meant 2-0 or 3-0, that would be the end for sure. Florida have to win or get 1 point next game, Tim. I don't know, Tim, you're around, but I think they cannot finish third. They cannot finish second if they lose the last game because Tampa Bay have 29 win versus 25, I believe, or 27. It could happen. I need to study a little bit more to give you my my prediction. I'm not going to predict right away. I need to see who's going to be in, who is going to play, and how the goaltending, everything like that. But listen, it's not going to be what you saw for the Montreal Canadiens the last 10 games. Montreal Canadiens have no gas in the tank right now. They are completely tired. And, we like the effort. But again, the last 4 games of the year, it's again Edmonton and Toronto. And that's proved going to be harder. Um, Will be interesting, Elio. I think for me, it's be patient, see what happening. When you finish fourth, right, and you play again one, the everything should be number one there, of course. Yeah, that's what I thought also, Gator. So they need to produce Monday. I don't know what they're going to do Monday. I don't know if. I don't know if. Thank you so much. I appreciate a lot. Very kind from you to send that to us. I appreciate that. We work hard to bring and grow that channel. It will take time a little bit, but it's not a race, it's a marathon. So it will take a couple of years, but we're going to reach the level we should be at some point. Yeah, it will be interesting. I can wait. You know what I mean? Like what I said at the beginning of this live stream tonight. I think everybody, you, me, and everybody, it's tired right now to see the same game. And most of the game right now don't count for nothing, right? You have no challenge. You have no like, that game tonight it's for the first place. Nothing happening right now. And this 10 times we play Toronto. Would you trade Weber? My problem, I will return this question to you. Who do you want? Who do you think would like to get Weber? $7.5 million, still 4 years to go, I believe, his contract. And, what I mean, like 7.5, not at all. I'm wrong completely. I think it's now $10 million. I would tell you exactly Weber. Shea Weber. He has right now a current salary is $6 million, but you have to give like the money about that one over there. I tried to get the salary cap, but I could never get it. But you still have 5 years to go. Um, at the end of the day, they 1 point Panthers. They are good to go. I think they can reach 100. You need to get 4 points. It will be hard, but it's one can make four is them. I think that will a better for me a better or a bigger challenge for Toronto and a better for Montreal to have all those players back. So I think for Toronto, their challenge will be bigger for sure. Face to Montreal with a better roster or what I mean, with the right players. Again, for Weber, I'm not sure who won it. and at the money they have, and he's not number one anymore for that moment. At least he's not healthy right now to play only the number one. I think Jeff Petrie become number one. I think it's what Montreal is missing right now. It's a defenseman. I think they can get a defenseman with carry on the puck. A defenseman get transition. A floating, a Quinn Hughes and a Ken McCarr. That kind of quality defenseman. And I think that will help. So we'll see what happened in there. But again, I'm not sure who he wanted. Who won this guy, right? McDavid tonight, I think he can reach 3 points. I think he will make the 100-point Monday night. But again, he had 32 or 33 points the last 13 games. Ouch. Game started a few minutes. St. Louis, Vegas, Colorado Avalanche, and also Vancouver, Edmonton. I think at 10:30 we're going to have Arizona and San Jose. Here we go. We're going to jump to watch the game. Edmonton. And again, if you have any question before we go, please don't hesitate. It's hockey night in Canada. It's a double header. So we're going to see. And if you said, hey, I cannot watch the game, guys, you can watch every game right now. If you go on NHL.tv, subscribe, sign up, log in, and then every game are free this weekend. 2 more games tomorrow and all week next week. So if you want to see watching live your team, your favorite team, if you don't catch the TV, whatever it is, you can do that. Come playoff time, the effort has to be like there is no tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. And again, I don't want to judge them right now because I think, but again, they will have to step up more, better execution. A little bit what they did at first period. I think they need that. And I'm just curious about to see what kind of lineup they're going to get, what will be the roster, and how they're going to play for sure. Yeah, I can do that right away. Montreal 32, Toronto 27. But the problem with Weber is you don't have a lot of value. That's the problem you get. You have no value for Weber. You say, why? Because the salary he come with. Not many people are going to get a defenseman like him, slow, lose almost his tools. And I think at that moment, he would need, you know what I mean, like Montreal to grab some money and the contract. And I don't think so. He would get more a third round pick, a defense 5 and 6, where a third line players. So that's what happened. So that's the reason why I don't see why they will trade Weber. And not to make a trade, you need a partner to trade. And I don't know which partner will request to get Weber. Because you still have 5 more years contract. Well, McDavid have a great year. McDavid show exactly who he is. McDavid show it's a McDavid and the rest of the league. A little bit when he was Gretzky and the time and Tiger Woods and the sport and golf, and he's one step over everybody else right now. It's McDavid and the rest of the league at that moment, at that year, for this year for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how he can do that. You talk about, well, Montreal will refuse this because right now you pick up a contract of $6 million and a contract of 3.5. But now I think Stralman is on a UFA at the end of the season. Yandel, you still have 3 more years, I believe, or 2 more years at 6.5. I'll be honest with you, Weber is better to Yandel and better to Stralman. And Stralman and Yandel will not fix the problem of Montreal has. So every player you go to try is to be sure you trade for, you have to trade for a transition defenseman carrying the puck. Now, I will trade maybe Weber with Montour. But again, you can get Montour right now, UFA. First, secondly, Florida, not much money on the salary cap at some point. Yeah, exactly. Yep, so right. So Strandman, he still have 1 more year, $5.5 million. That's a lot of money. They still have Yandel for 2 more years at 6.3. They still have to pay Roberto Luongo next year. And they have to pay Scott Darlin until 22-23. Ouch. Yeah, I agree with McDavid Matthews. Yeah. I think for what he's bring, he is about $2 million too much. Yes. Um, but I don't think so he will retire because he will lose the money. But Weber is a professional. So he will find a way when he fail, he don't need to play hockey anymore. He will find a way to get retired. McDavid score 47. Yeah, McDavid score. Nashville winning 2-1, guys. And the only problem that Weber have all year long is the speed of the game. Now, how long, how many game he played with injury, we don't know. Um, the impact of Weber, his first year he got hurt, second year he got hurt, and then have a great year. I think he played a level. You talk about a player's play at his prime with Nashville. He came to Montreal over 30 years old. That's not easy. But at the end of the day, it's really this year. For some reason, you really see him in trouble. When I said in trouble, like you can see he was exposed many times with his problem of moving, his how slow he was. He started last year during the playoff a little bit, but this year you really see. So what you have to do when you're slower is you readjust your body with your position or your feet versus the puck versus the players. Secondly, one thing we cannot cannot say anything about him. He is really physical, and I'll be honest with you, just see Weber number 6 around the net. Expect to get hit and expect to get a cross check. Expect it's going to be hard and expect it will be painful if you stay over there. That's what Weber bring. Now, he did not shoot the puck a lot, and now I know why. He's hurt to the shoulder, left shoulder. Then maybe when, we don't know. And it was a diminished shot, and I think now I knew why. And I think 1 year he got a broken foot at the beginning when he came with Montreal. You're absolutely right. So, it's an accumulation. More you older, you face more adversity and injuries compared when you're younger. And again, it's not an excuse. That's the reality. And you can see Cayden where Yandel looking bad right now. And the reason he's looking bad this year more like any other years is because the age sometimes catch up. The game changing, and then you can become older. Oh, Edmonton just missed a breakaway by number 71. Wow. That's another one, but I don't think so. This, again, can he got hurt during that play? I don't know. Right? I don't know he got hurt because he fall and he hurt his shoulder. But I think, that's not change how he played because the fight was not change him what kind of player he is. I think at that moment he can be hurt when he fall on the net. This game, Florida Panthers and also Islanders, was amazing. If you want to watch a replay game, that's the game you should watch tonight. I think with Florida, at some point, he was not on the right chair. I never see him. First of all, he's not a physical one, right? He's a great on power play, can move with the puck. But when you lose your speed, that's difficult. So, for me, he never been, like the player he was. So that's a good statement, right? I think you're right when you said that. Because if you think about this, he started really, really with Arizona, and then he went to Rangers. And if you look about his stat, he never scored more at 12 goals. He has 4 seasons, 12, 11, 11, 10 with Phoenix, and 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, he had great year of, with Florida at the beginning. I think he got great 2 years ago. He's not bad last year. He produced a lot of assists. But if you think about that, every time, most of his point, or half of this point he got, or at least 0.04, are in power play. But again, minus 23 in Phoenix, minus 26 in Arizona and New York Rangers, minus 32 at the end in Arizona, minus 17 with Florida. He got 60 points. So that's he is. But I think like 2 years ago, he have 62 point, 82 game getter. Yeah, it was a good fight, right? He missed one punch one day, but he could play forward at some point, right? And I think for me is he's not number one. And I think Florida use him a lot for number one. I think he's more like 3 and 4. at his prime, or not his prime, but for what he played with Florida. And I think the expectation, like this year, he still have like what, 23 point or 30 point. But when you're going to see him disappear during the playoff, I'm sure tonight he disappear. I didn't watch the game, but I'm sure he disappear like the one the physicality grind or jump higher, and that's what you get in the playoff. You're going to see maroon in your face. You're going to see a good roll in your face more time. You're going to see those big guys from Tampa coming to you and physicality and speed, everything like that. So, Ketchuk have a Ketchuk. KK have a struggle right now. Honestly, he become a little bit like he was last year, and I don't know why. I don't know. Play many games for him. He looked tired like many other players. So I don't want to complaining about this, but he looked not right. He has right now 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Yeah. He did not score the last 21 games. Go kidding me. That's what I said. Do you scratch him at the beginning of this playoff? Colorado just score. Colorado does not play without Nathan McKinnon. If Nashville win tonight, they're on the playoff. 6 minutes to go. 2-1. Tim, are you watching Nashville too? Um, you know, that'll be a big question. I think your point is great, right? I just feel like the offensive of Toronto is big, but again, they have to go through the first round. Yes, 3-2 right now, 6 minutes to go. Um, yeah, Luke Connon scored his 90th 10 of the year from Nashville. Wow. KK third line. Well, yeah, I got it. It's time for me, like guys, to let you know. Thank you so much for everybody. I think we are past over 30 minutes past Bowls game and maybe almost 1 hour. Always a pleasure to talking about hockey with each one of you, with Dan, Rock, Tim, and Dixon. Always a great to having you around here. Hopefully you can be coming back. We'll be back Monday night for a live stream. And don't forget, Monday to Friday, we have a show, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, with my co-host, Michael Devenano. And each one of you guys that was here tonight, Denis Richer, Sébastien, Sly, and it shall show up at some point, Frank Zalazar, and others, Dan, like I mentioned earlier. Thank you so much to be here tonight. And I did not know that. That's awesome. Great to see that. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget to like the video tonight. I look forward to seeing you next time. Be ready. The playoffs coming. And enjoy your rest of your weekend. And I will see you. Don't forget my post game tomorrow. And also my other videos coming for that tomorrow. And, of course, Monday. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for going to be here. I appreciate a lot for everything, each one of you. And like we do at the end of each video, remember, you have what, Coach? Of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody.